Alright, hello all you beautiful people. Welcome to some Chosen Coast Still 3. Super sorry about the 1 hour delay on this one. I got caught up with a couple of things on the side, but we are still able to stream. There is a stream going on today, of course. We are here. We are going to be playing some Chosen Coast Still 3. And we just finished chapter 2 on the very last stream, so I have zero idea what's to come, to be honest with you. We just left Crossbow, and we're going back to, the academy, the branch campus, and Leaves. So we're going to be doing that for a little while for chapter 3. And we'll find out where our next destination is. We never know what's going to happen next until we finish, like, our free day, or usually sometimes during the free day we'll get told. But right now we don't know. So yeah, we just finished chapter 2, so we're jumping onto chapter 3. Have zero idea what's to come, but that's, like I tweeted out, that's the fun of it, honestly. That really is. When you don't know exactly what's going to happen, that's the fun part. So let's just jump right in and let's get my voice ready, because I'm expected to read a lot. Eastern Erebonia, Cruzen Province, Barrier Hard, the Verdant City. Oh, Barrier Hard. This is where Eustace is. And he is, Duke Arborea's mansion. And Eustace is the last remaining old Team 7, well, old Class 7, I mean to say, that we have yet to meet up with. So it would make sense if we saw him next. Acting Duke's office. And I guess that's him, right? Dang. You can, yeah, that's him. I know his voice actor. He definitely looks older. Oh, that's Patrick. Okay. Yeah, so Eustace is a very famous person. Even before he was... Even before we met him in Class 7. Is because of his family lineage, Eustace Arborea. Because of his family lineage, he was destined for greatness, so he had it from birth. But right now he's doing well for himself. I believe he took his father's spot, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Eustace very much... he does look older, so they definitely nailed that. Yeah, we already met Patrick's father. We're gonna be meeting up with Patrick. I haven't seen him since the very beginning of the game. Like the opening of the game. When Rain actually sets foot for the first time and leaves. A visitor? Who is the young lady? Oh my god, it's Milliam. Slams the door open. Yep, this is Milliam. Yeah. This girl's such a massive pain. Yeah. Yeah. Eustace. Yeah, there you go. Nice dodge. Yeah, Milliam loved annoying the hell out of Eustace. I forgot about that. 少しは年頃の娘らしさを母ちゃん Gonna double team? Double team Eustace? Oh my god.
こら離れるがいい。お前のその格好だといろいろと危ないだろうが。
Hey, she's in the perfect position to be power slammed. Let's do it, Eustace. Throw the Batista bomb.
ねえ、余計なお世話だ。
I thought I forgot the name of Milliam's, like the actual name of Lammy, but I thought Lammy was gonna like grab him or hug him as well. Tilly? Oh yeah, Otina.
最近町の子らが似たように振る舞ってくるが、教えたのはお前だな、ミリアム。
そうだよ。ユーシスのところに来るたびになんか仲良くなっちゃってさ。
Teaching the kids the worst things. To be too hyperactive. We don't need any more Milliams.
だからどうしたという話だな。まあこれ以上背が伸びないかもとため息はついていたが。なんでもない。それより結局お前の方はどうするつもりだ。こちらの予定に変更はなしだが。
いろいろあったけどそれは大丈夫。シシ嬉しい。僕と一緒にバカンスに。
I mean, obviously, we have yet to meet Eustace, so we have to meet him at some point. So I'm guessing we're not just meeting Eustace, but we're also meeting Milliam again. I don't know if we did any battles with Milliam in her party. I think she just joined us during the academy part.
でもやっぱり情報制限は食らってるんだよね。貴族関係とかギルド関係とかあくまで限定的ではあるんだけど。
気にするな。というか情報局としても当然の処置だろう。鉄血の子供であるお前はむしろ配慮されてる方なんじゃないか。
それでもレクターくらい権限があれば7組のみんなをもうちょっと助けてあげられるんだけどな。リーンとかアリサとかマキアスなんかも厳しそうだし。
Oh, really?
とサラは自分たちで何とかしちゃいそうな気がするけど。
If I knew what Sarah was doing, I would probably agree.
だから気にするな。お前が7組の一員であり続ける方が何倍も価値があるだろう。
もう一回抱きついてもいい？
No. I swear.
あれ、この音。
まあ、7組関連だ。
Still has the same ringtone from Code Steel 1, I think.
これって。
まさか。久しぶりだな。
Oh, Guy! Oh my god, I forgot about Gaius.
ミリアムもいるのか。
I always forget about Gaius. So I take it back. It wasn't just Eustace that we hadn't met yet in our travels, on our adventure so far in Code Steel 3, but also Gaius as well. I totally forgot about Gaius. Oh gosh. I can already hear people be like, "Yo, you forgot Gaius!" Anyways, we're in Raquel? The entertainment city. This is someplace we haven't heard of before. So we have a fancy casino there. Wait, that looks like Liberal. Wait, isn't this area in Chosen the Sky? Because doesn't this I can't remember, but this looks like the cliffside from from Chosen the Sky. That was in the upper left corner of it. And if I recall correctly, no, I actually don't know where Liberal is.
結構いい連動じゃん。
I don't know where Liberal's pointed at, position compared to Erebonia.
竜も連中も悪くない。うちとやり合っても結構いい勝負をするんじゃないかな。
Yeah, surely.
帝国の内戦以降、どちらも
And Gareth is someone I think is new. I can't remember.
彼らの方といえば、
どちらも譲れない戦いって
I know he made us fight that one mech or something like that,
どっち
but
としても早くやり合いたいんだけ
that
ど
was
ね。
this game.
なんだ、気づいてたのかよ。
His mouth isn't even moving and he was talking. This guy's a cooler
おいおい
outfit.
戦撃の見ての通り丸腰だぜ。警戒するのはこっちじゃねえか。
That voice actor is familiar,
だがあなたに
but I
見
might,
せる
I
隙間
might just be thinking of another game.
バル
'cause
ガ
that's a
ン様と
popular voice
相打ちに
actor.
なったほど強者たるあなたには
たく、何度か一緒に飲んだこともあるってのによ。
緊張しないで飲めるのはうちのパパくらいじゃないの？それにしても
This
つ
is
くづく不思議だよね。
someone from Zafir. Yeah, I got
お
that.
じさんと相打ちになったのはこの目でちゃんと見たのに。やっぱり紫の影みたいなかっこいい
Oh
のと
yeah,
関
this
係
is
し
the
てるわ
person that
け？
took Fee in. That's right. I'm sorry about that. I just remembered who he is.
どう
The
だ
guy
かな
who's in control of the entire Zafir group.
こんな場所でやり合おうとか言わないでくれよ。お前さんたち相手じゃさすがに勝ち目はゼロだからな。
やっぱ食えないおじさんだね。わかってるって。今回はお互い様子見ってことは。本命と蹴りをつけたらシャーリーたちの相手もしてよね。それじゃあごゆっくり。
失礼する両兵を
Oh, was someone watching them? Oh no. I thought we were gonna get a someone was watching the observers as
若
well.
くて持ってるやつにはおじさんじゃかなわんよ。
Just pulls out, nope, there was no cigar there at all. He just did that Bugs
そう
Bunny
思わねえか。
thumbs up thingy. Oh, Sarah!
独り言だ。構えるな。大佐、お前さんの親父には若い頃に世話になったこともある。こいつの銘柄も教えてくれたしな。まあ、フィーの件についてはいずれ礼をさせてもらうつもりだ。俺たちを追い回すのもいいが、せいぜい若いのを支えてやるんだな。まあ、お前さんも十分若いだろうが。
I wouldn't really say Sarah's a kid. But I guess compared to his age, he might think of Sarah like that. Alright, Sarah looks a little bit older. In the face for sure. The hair is definitely different.
久しぶりにその名を聞いたわね。
She still rocks the gun on one hand, a sword on the
血
other.
染めのシャーリー。赤の戦記だったか。あの子にもほとんど気づかれてたし、ちょっとブランクを感じるわね。最近じゃフィーもめきめき実力をつけてるし、荒さを実感するというか。って私はまだ27、もう少しで28だけど、焦ってなんてないんだからね。それはともかく。
Yeah, that's how it is in anime.
最強の
The moment you hit like
竜たち
23 or something, you're old.
紫の一団、正念場になりそうね。私にとってもあの子たちにとっても。それにしてもシャク閣下とは全然タイプが違うけど、あれはあれで っこいいおじさまね。
Jesus. She falls in love with every like older guy there is. Because that's just her type as she's I think she mentions that in like Code Steel 1. That's just her thing. But oh well, Sarah's still the same Sarah that we know. Unfortunately so is Milliam. Eustace is pretty much more or less the same. Everyone's pretty much more or less the same. They're just slightly older. We have McBurn here, wherever he is. With Duvali.
あなたにしては早いですわね。
Maybe this is the hangout for Ouroboros? I really doubt that though.
見入ってますわね。私も初めて見た時は驚きましたけど。
ああ。ノルドって場所にも似たようなもんがあるらしいな。
There's one in Nord?
ええ、同じくらいの大きさです。
Oh yeah, that's right, we did see it in Nord.
形は違いま
That's
したけど。
Guy's hometown, right?
って何か気になるんですの？
いや。力は一切感じねえ。ただの抜け殻だろ。中身がどうなったかは気になるが。
中身？
Potentially talking about the driver in there.
いい子にしていた。遅いですわよ、二人とも。
すまぬ。ほう、ゴーエン殿も一緒か。
あら、ひょっとして色っぽい話でもしていたの？
Yeah, right.
冗談じゃありませんわ。誰がこんなめんどくさがりでいい加減な人と。
この主大好きっ子が男なんかになびくわけねえだろ。肺の構造あたりなら意外と高かったりすんのか？
ほう。
あらまあ。ありえませんから。それに主大好きっ子とは何ですか？そもそもマクバーン、あなたには使徒の方々への敬意が。
I don't think McBurnett respects anyone.
僕も大概だけどね。
All McBurn really respects is a good fight.
あなたですか？
Got Campanella's joining.
同化師だな。
Clearly here for some sort of meeting.
それこそクロスベルの一件以来かしら。そうだね。お互い大陸各地に行ってたし。これでシャーリンを除いたら西部の関係者は全員集合かな。
ああ、戦記の娘は戦況を確かめてるんだったか。
ええ、若干心配ですが段取りを詰めておきましょう。麗しくも気高いあの方が来られ
Dang,
る
she's
前に。
just in love with that Lance Maiden.
必要はありません。
And speaking about her,
こんなに早くいらっしゃるなんて。
yep, there she is, but with a brand new mask.
ようこそおいでくださいまし
I
た。
believe in Crossbow. I think
こんなに
we
早く会えるなんて。
broke it off, or maybe she just took it off. I don't remember.
もう数日後になるかと伺いましたが。
But we've already seen her face plenty of times, so I don't know why they put a mask on here. But I guess that's her choice, right?
ええ、破壊殿とマリア・ベルジョーが報告方面を引き受けてくれました。
Arteria,
生
okay.
徒博士が予定より早く最後の新規を完成させ
We
た
learned
の
about
で
Arteria back in Sky 2 and 3.
博士も頑張ったじゃない。
I think maybe mainly Sky 3.
どうせ面白くなかったんだろ。
久しぶりですね。カンパネルラにマクバーン。直接会うのは1年ぶりですか。
そうなるかな。
しかし相変わらず暑苦しそうなかぶりもんだね。いい風も吹いてるんだし。
There's a nice breeze right now.
どうだ？
マクバーン、マスターに無礼でしょ。
別に彼は私の部下ではありませんよ。 久々に手合わせしてみますか？
A duel? He would love
あ
that.
なたのこの面を剥ぎ取れたら、私も夜風を味わえるというものです。
It's not gonna happen though. Yeah, I didn't think so.
別に負ける気はしねえが、勝ちきれる気もしねえ。あんたとの勝負はずっとそんな感じだったからな。
So, she's stronger than McBurn?
そうでしたね。
I
私の
refuse to believe
知った
that.
剣作法、もう少し身につけていれば違ったかもしれませんが。
ダリーンだって、あいつと一緒にすんな。
お二人の関係は一体。
Put a hand up in the air and you summon some sort of divine knight. That's powerful already.
それでは段取りを詰めましょう。減塩計画を取り戻すための第3の実験。闘争の果てに力が器に宿りしか否かを。
That thing looks really big and bulky. That looks strong. But we'll be learning about that soon as we start Chapter 3, Pulse of Steel. No, playing Chozo Code Steel 3 with the Pulse of Steel Chapter 3. It's kind of funny there. But anyways, that's a little look of other things going on in the background. And now we have that was a little trip. Take a little trip back to us. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later? Yeah. June 10th on a Saturday. June. The hydrangeas began to bloom, heralding the beginning of summer. I know that's a flower, but I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. In leaves, situated just west of Heimdallr, light rain showers came and went. Oh, I can see. Okay, it is raining. So hard to tell though. But I love how the umbrellas are just absolutely being drenched in water, like if it's coming down like crazy. A bit too much. If you wanted to do that effect to the umbrellas, may as well just make it rain more. Make it look more like it's actually raining harder. It's kind of hard to tell that it's even raining. Like right there, it's raining appropriately for the umbrellas to make that kind of effect. But earlier it didn't look like it. It's just how the very little visibility on the rain. After 2 field exercises, the branch campus reputation began to spread far and wide. And with this renown came additional funding and equipment to enhance the school. Oh really? Like what? Yeah, we're gaining our renown. Cedric better watch out. Cause he hates us over here. He thinks this branch campus is like a third tier school. Or the main campus being, you know, the primitive school. The cream of the crop pretty much. And yeah, that's kinda how it is, but you know, with Vreen here, people like Tita here, Randy, and even Principal Aurelia. Oh, and even Schmidt too. We have some pretty big names here. I don't know what kinds of names are back in the other branch campus outside of like the principal and like the other 2 instructors that I remember, if they're still around. In addition, the campus welcomes some new faculty. Okay. Oh, hey, that's, forgot her name again, but the Capo girl from Chosen the Sky. I really wish she had more story. Becky, a graduate of Thor's main campus, opened a student store. Pretty cool. Have to check that out. I felt like there was already enough when it comes to merchants. Rosine moved in, it seems. She's beautiful. Whoops, my controller unplugged. Sorry, that little stutter a second ago was because my controller unplugged. We got Celine sleeping on a nurse bed. Due to her training at St. Ursula Medical College, Linda was the perfect candidate to take over the medical office. And though it was only a few, there were some important transfers among the students. Oh? Is this where Muse and Ash come into our party like that? Is that what they mean? Hold on a second, guys. My settings, because my controller unplugged that they're set them back. Hold on a minute. What the heck? Okay. Man, it's already the weekend. Okay, whenever I hope you guys can hear me. Let me make sure that I can actually be heard because right now it's on the wrong settings, but for some reason it's still the sound is still normal. But let me play back the audio of my stream real quick. Give me a second, guys. Oh yeah, there's no game audio whatsoever. There you go. It fixed itself. Woo! No! Oh my god, why did it do that? Alright, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I have to Alt-Tab to check the stuff, so Alt is apparently the skip button. Man, it's already the weekend. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we got back from Crossbell. Time sure does fly. We got back 19 days ago to be exact. Tomorrow's our free day, but I feel like I still have energy left. Aw, looks like you've gotten a bit tougher, Allie. Leo told me you're doing pretty good in swimming club. I still can't swim more than 40 arj, though. It seems you've been working hard at tennis practice yourself, Yuna. In fact, I've heard you're to have an exhibition match with a high schooler in Haindaller. Yeah, apparently their tennis club was just founded too, so we figured it'd be the perfect matchup. I hope the rain clears up. I wanted to get in some practice after school. According to the forecast, it should be sunny after 4 p.m. But judging from your grades, Yuna, shouldn't you be studying instead? Ugh. You're so predictable. Well, the finals are still a month away, so you've still got some time. There's no way I've got enough time for club practice and studying. Okay. We skipped, but they didn't mention anything important. You don't have to practice for any matches in chess club, do you, Kurt? Actually, we have a match set up with another high schooler as well. A significant amount of my study time has gone to reading over match transcripts and teaching the game to Sydney. Ugh, I forgot what a brainiac you are. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. These two have been getting along lately. Oh yeah, I was checking out the campus store this morning and it's pretty nice. They've got stuff from all over for sale. I also picked up the latest Imperial Chronicle there. That shop is run by Instructor Reen's fellow graduate, Miss Becky, correct? Sorry about that. Was just checking my sound playback just to make sure it was running well. This school is at last starting to resemble a real military school. The buildings have always been nice, but they were sort of empty on the inside. I feel like the medical office and gardening area have finally started running too. I think Miss Linda, the one running the medical office, also went to tours with Instructor Reen. And Sandy's done an amazing job with the gardening area. On top of all that, we also have new Panzer Soldat models. I'm surprised to hear you read the Imperial Chronicle, though. I'd have thought that you'd find it boring, given that most of its articles cover the Imperial mainland. Well, I've been trying to be more open lately. Also, they run an article on Crossbow every now and then, so I've been trying to pick up on the new issues when I can. Oh, and there was something in the table of contents I was going to ask about. What's this big conference thing about? Oh? Is it that time of the year already? I think it's later than usual. Okay. The Imperial Provincial Council held once a year is a gathering of the highest ranking aristocrats in the Empire. I'm like looking at these images, but I can't make any of them out. I think the very top one, top left one, I'm sorry, is Burial Hard. If I recall correctly, I believe the shield symbol was also green. But everything else, I don't know at all. None whose title is lesser than Count are permitted entry. Traditionally, it's been organized by the 4 great houses. Last year, it was held in St. Ark and hosted by Marquis Higharms. The 4 great houses? I've heard of them before. They're pretty much the ones who run this country. 2 of them got thrown in jail after the Civil War though, right? I remember Ali mentioning she caught one of them. You mean Duke Cayenne? He was the leader of the Noble Alliance during the Civil War. Duke Albarea was the other one. He was captured by the original Class 7. He was charged with abuse of the people and arson. It was his second son that arrested him. Sheesh, he sounds like a horrible guy. But, the original Class 7 was involved in all that too. So that means Duke Albarea's second son, the one who arrested him, was Governor General Rufus's younger brother, Eustace. I hear he's now acting as the new head of the Albarea family. Though their power may be waning, this country is still one ruled by the nobility. Were they to suddenly withdraw from running the empire, the central government would not yet be able to manage on its own. In that sense, the Imperial Provincial Council still holds great importance to this country. Dang, I was hoping you would talk about the 4 great houses and their names. So if he's the new head of the family, does that mean this Eustace guy's gonna be there too? Well, if he's Instructor Reen's friend, I'm sure he'll support all the right stuff. Huh? I mean, I'm not saying I trust him just because he's Instructor Reen's friend. It's just everyone from Class 7, besides Instructor Reen, is so nice. Why do you 2 keep looking at me like that? Oh no, don't mind us. I'm starting to understand what it means to be a sucker for someone. Good morning, everyone. Seems like things are pretty lively in here. Left the door open. You know what that means whenever you leave the door open. New classmates, right? Muse and Ash, right? Or am I thinking too much? Good morning. Hey, don't just burst in here all of a sudden like that. Wait, are you here later than usual? More importantly... I thought right. Sharp as ever. It's a bit sudden, but starting today, we'll be getting some new members in our class. What? Sudden is an understatement. Alright, you 2, come in. Who would have thought the Joker was seeing the future? You 2. I'm sure you all know each other by now, but go ahead and introduce yourselves.
では私からミュゼイ・イーグレット死刑課から7組へ移籍しました。今後ともよろしくお願いしますね。
アッシュ・カーバイド戦術家からの移籍だ。別に慣れ合うつもりはねえが
Got no plans to make friends here. Oh god, I love that. I love that intro. I got no plans to make friends here, but nice to meet you, I guess. Beginning this week, they will all be transferred. To Class 7? Oh, I was about to say, what the heck is with the color on his face? The flashback. Ash Carbide from Class 8 and Muse Egret from Class 9. According to the reports, these 2 are a bit too unruly. Consider this a punishment of sorts for them. It's not that I don't get it, but don't us instructors share some of the blame too? Oh, I had always planned to shuffle the classes around a little, and Class 7 has needed more members from the beginning, especially after the incidents at our last 2 field exercise locations. Well, that's true, especially considering what might happen in the future. What's your take on this? No question. The 2 of them have more than enough skill and mental fortitude. If they don't have any objections to the transfer, we'd be more than happy to take them in. Good to hear. Any objections, Chief Instructor? Well, most lessons are held jointly for all 3 classes, so there should be no problems. Is this really just coincidence? The Intelligence Division did mention something about Carbide. Well then, it's been decided. Now Class 7 has 5 members. Fair warning, Ash can be a bit ornery, so good luck dealing with him. Yeah, got it. Ash and Muse. I should go talk to each of them in person. And that's how the transfer started, I guess. But like I was saying, I knew at some point they would be joining us, or they'll just be following us for the time being, you know. Because the other instructors allowed it or something. This is called mobile defense. You lure the enemy's main force to where you want them with a token defensive line, then counterattack from a different position. You'll need to distribute your troops, be flexible, and coordinate well. But it's a tactic that can be pulled off even with what we got here. This is one of the things Uncle taught me. Ugh, they don't teach you this kind of stuff at Police Academy. I see. So it is both an offensive and defensive maneuver. Someone actually bothered to name such a basic-ass idea. Scribble, scribble. Dang, they don't even teach you that in the police force? God dang, Crossbow's police force needs to step up. And now we're in 4th period. Half of the agreements reached during the West Zamurio Trade Conference have now been nullified, but the other half are still in place, and many hope that they'll become a bridge to repair relations between the Empire and the Republic. One of these is an agreement signed by all the countries the Transcontinental Railroad connects. The other countries of Zamurio. Perhaps I should study them a bit more. I know some of these names, but all these technical terms. a rather unique point of view for an NGO. This is stupid. Agreements like that are made to be broken. Scribble, scribble. And now 5th period, art culture. Oh wow, Aurelia is actually leading a class. I was about to say, who the heck could be the other instructor? Michael, right? Maybe? Now, no need to get all tense. It's time for our once-a-week class on the arts. No matter if you are a noble or a commoner, Erebonian or otherwise, you must nourish your soul with art. Last time we covered melodies, chords, and rhythm. Orion, sing the first passage on page 17. What? Just like that? Okay. Sing the passage. Oh dear. Her performance lacks emotion, but it's very precise and beautiful in its own way. Hey there, Simply Nate. I see I came just in time. You dang sure did. So when they said sing the passage, I thought it was gonna be lyrical. So I thought I was gonna have to, you know, sing it. But no, it was just a little tune. Your emotional expression still needs work, but having such precise melody, chords, and rhythm can still be soothing in its own way. Now, if we were able to add a chord here, we would see that. ... But yeah, welcome to the stream. Happy that you are here. We just started chapter 3. Is there an idea of what's going to be happening? I'm guessing because we know about a conference, we're going to be joining that conference. And also, Ash and Muse has finally joined our class, so we are now a class of 5. Good job today, everyone. Muse and Ash, now that you're part of class 7, your lessons won't change much, but let me know if either of you have any concerns. Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Nothing I can't handle. Besides our art classes. Besides our art classes, anyway. I think it's safe to say everyone in that class is nervous. I didn't expect her to have me sing like that. Well, I didn't expect you to be able to actually do it on demand like that. Also, Kurt and Muse I get, but why are you so smart too, Ash? Every single time you were called on in class, you know the answer no problem. Who knows? Maybe I'm just smarter than you. What did you say? Hey, you're all in the same class now, so work on getting along. Of course, my door is always open if any of you guys need to talk, so don't hesitate to ask about anything. Well, if that's the case, perhaps I'll stop by your room tonight for some private lessons. Seriously, enough with that already. Sheesh. Our class has suddenly become far more lively.
起立礼
I love how in every single Code Steel 1, I guess not 2 because you don't go to the academy in 2, but Code Steel 1 and 3, anytime you have to stand and bow, it's always voiced. It was all pretty out of the blue, you know? Were you two both okay with being moved around like that? I did enjoy my old class and was not particularly keen on leaving, but how could I pass up a chance to be with Instructor Reen? Okay, yeah, that one's on me. I should have known asking you was a waste of my time. I thought you of all people would be staunchly opposed to being in Instructor Reen's class. You were pretty vocal about how much you hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I just don't like him is all. I know he's not a bad guy, and he's been through a lot of crap. I'll give him that much. Not to mention those special powers of his. That's... How do you know about that? That's my secret. But man, that guy's a riot. He's friends with a talking cat, and he flies around in a big toy from the Dark Ages. So let's just say that being in his class gives me the front row seats to the gag comic that is his life. Hey, if we're to be classmates, I'd prefer to avoid any trouble you cause. I have no doubt we'll all get along just fine. Every one of us here has an interest in Instructor Reen one way or another. Including dear Ash, of course, though he'd never admit it himself. Huh? Now that you mention it, I suppose Ash would not have taken the actions he has were he truly uninterested. Now I understand. Damn it. You're not just some girl, are you? You're a she-devil in human skin. Or should I call you a harpy, egret? Oh, no. I'd much prefer you call me a pretty white lily. Well, anyway. Muse, Ash, welcome to Class 7 Special Operations. Let's do our best together and show Instructor Reen what we're made of. Though our class has grown, we're still smaller than either of the other two classes. It will be best if we were to work together on any tasks we can. Good to have you aboard. First, we'll do Panzer Soldat training. Or was it the keep? All this team spirit's gonna make my lunch come back up. What if we're planning to show Schwarzer up? I'm all in. This must be the will of the goddess. I thank you for your warm welcome. And here we have Reen, Toa, Randy, and Michael together here. As usual, tomorrow's briefing will be held at 3 p.m. in the tactical conference room. We'll see you all then. How are your newbies treating you? You've got quite a colorful group going on now. I imagine it's a bit difficult dealing with both Muse and Ash. The way I see it, they were meant to be in Class 7. Besides, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can really do. As their instructor and as a fellow member of Class 7, I'll do everything I can to best hone their skills, or hone their best qualities. Really now? That's very you, Reen. Well, if you ever need any help training them, just give me a holler. Sure thing, thanks. Oh, Rain, I nearly forgot we got these in earlier. What did we get? The rain's making it so gloomy out. It's supposed to clear up by evening, though. Ah, they're books, of course. A new pair of Class 7 notebooks. They'll need these for their missions. But wow, we've really come together since the field exercises in Crossbell. We went through a lot, but overall, it was a good experience. Yeah, all the stuff that we've gone through so far in the game. All wrapped up in nice little flashback, almost CG-like scene, almost CG-like images. I like this song. This is definitely one of those songs that you reminisce with. The leader of the gnomes. Who could that man be? There's no way it's possible. Well, anyway, I guess I should find Ash and Musa and give them their notebooks. I'd also like to chat with Linda and Becky while I'm out. Alright, and Celine said she was going to the academy, even though it was raining. She said there was something she needed to look into. Maybe I'll check up on her. The academy? Oh, I got a new outfit for Yuna. Yuna's tennis wear. Otina's academy swimsuit. Nothing for Kurt. Alright. They're not at my party. But I can still check their outfits. So Yuna got this tennis wear outfit. Oh, okay. I think we've seen this in a cutscene. I'm still stick with what I have. And Tina, her swimsuit. I thought we already had a swimsuit for her. But there you go, there's her swimsuit. But I like to stay with the casuals personally. Oh, triangles. Oh, change pose. Sorry. I've been playing a lot of Fatal Frame on my in the background off stream, so triangle's the cancel button in that game. It's one of those old games where triangle was the cancel button instead of circle. So still in my hands right now, still in my brain. Jesus, how close you gotta get to talk to people? You gotta breathe down their necks. Ah, this rain is nice. I know you're familiar with Eastern culture. Do you write haiku? My master did, but I'm completely clueless when it comes to those. On top of all your other artistic pursuits, do you write poetry too? What can I say? Perhaps I take after my predecessor. In any event, I saw the images. He is indeed very similar. Not only that machine of his, but his voice, and even the way he carries himself. Did you know him too? The Azure Chevalier was the young hero of the Noble Alliance. I only spoke with him a handful of times, but I remember thinking how young he looked, especially standing next to Cayenne. After the war, when I heard of his death, I remember thinking what a waste it was losing such a young man with a bright future. But that's the extent of my relationship with him, so let's leave it at that. I'll leave it to you and Herschel how we interpret this masked man, including determining whether he is friend or foe to us here at the branch campus. Understood. I'll see to it, alongside Instructor Herschel and all my other friends. I shall look forward to it. I didn't point it out in the cutscene, but I do actually really like that there's like a little rain effect on the window. Like, you saw it better in the cutscene, but it's pretty cool. And dang, we are 46 hours, almost 47 hours into this game. Goodness gracious, this game's... we're just on chapter 3. That's the crazy part. Any side quests? No side quests. Not yet. It's Saturday, so yeah, tomorrow's the free day. Hi, Linda. How's work going? Oh, hello there, Ian. I just finished up the inventory check. Now, on top of that, I need to make sure we have extra supplies for our field exercises. It really is a relief to have such a professional like you taking care of us. The games are delightfully long. A bit too long if you ask me. I personally like games that are like the 30 to 40 hour range. When it gets like beyond 50, obviously because I'm streaming, it's a lot easier to focus, but man, if I'm not like, I guess these days it's a little bit harder for me to focus on a game that's really, really long. I'll play it and I'll finish it, but it'll definitely take me a while. I really can't thank you enough for coming here to help us out. Yeah, cause sometimes when I'm in the middle of playing something, I'll be in the mood to play like something else. I won't immediately play like another game. I won't be like, yeah, I'll go and just play this for a little bit and then kind of, you know, get distracted from playing what I was already playing. But more so the fact that I want to hurry through the game a bit faster just so I can catch up to playing something else that's in my mind that I'm feeling right now. But it's fine. I'm streaming, so this really helps with my patience and sticking with a game. It really does. Because sometimes I definitely admit that every like hour or so, every hour or so, I definitely, like, when I'm not streaming, I definitely have to like get up, move around, get a drink of water, get something going, maybe take a break, maybe just lay back a little bit. I do that every so often, like every single hour I'm playing a game. So I don't know. So being able to stream kind of keeps me glued to the chair, because since I'm like talking to everyone, talking to all you guys, I'm also playing the game and focusing and reading things out loud. So it kind of keeps me here because the stream. I get it. I just love that world so much. So I don't want the games to end. That's how I was with the Crossbow games. I was sad that the Crossbow games only had 2 games, because the Crossbow games are my favorite games in the series. Oh no, that really is too much. I'm still just in training. Not to mention, I decided to come here for my sake too. How do you mean? Well, it's not a big deal or anything. It was the Civil War that made me decide to become a doctor. So many people were hurt or in danger, and I felt so powerless. I wanted to be strong enough to save someone. Anyone. That's what I started to wish. So that's why you suddenly transferred to a medical college? It was so out of the blue, I never had a chance to ask you about it. Sorry to worry you, but I really am still just in training at St. Ursula. So I want to get as much experience as I can. I want to be stronger. Alongside everyone else here, if possible. Me too. Please keep on supporting us, Linda. Of course, thank you. But yeah, before I even played any of the Trails games, I've heard a lot of people, to be honest, now that I'm playing the games, I don't understand why. But a lot of people don't like, I've learned that a lot of people don't actually like Irene. But I was like, oh, he's probably just a really boring kind of main character. You know, I get it. That can be like that with main characters, especially the silent protagonists I really hate. I personally really hate silent protagonists. But like, oh, Rain's pretty cool. I think he's awesome. I don't think there's ever been a playable character in any of the Trails games that I thought kind of sucked or was less than par for me. I think every single playable character has been cool. There's some characters I flat out don't like Shirley, but that's just because of what they've done. And me not liking them just means that they're a really well developed character, because they want you to not like these characters. So the fact that I don't like Shirley is like that should be normal. That should be the intention. Oh, and I hate Blue Blanc too, but that's intended too, because he was made to be annoying. Like, the only 2 characters I pretty much hate in the entire series is just Blue Blanc and Shirley. Everyone else is awesome. I don't think there's ever been a character I've disliked outside those 2, to be honest. I don't think so. If I think of any characters that I kind of don't like, I'll try to mention it, but to be honest, it's just those 2. I prefer Rean over silent protagonist for sure. I know there are people that prefer Estelle, but Rean is an interesting character. Yeah, I personally don't like silent protagonists at all. Funnily enough, I say that, but my favorite video game series of all time are the Dragon Quest games, and every single one has a silent protagonist in the mainline games. So it's kind of funny I am saying that, but those games are just really special to me. So I guess I can kind of be okay with it, especially since a lot of the older games, they're kind of pixelated. So I didn't mind it too much on those games. But out of the, I definitely like Rean and Lloyd. I mean, I'm sorry, Estelle and Lloyd over Rean. I'll definitely admit that, but I'm not saying that Rean's just not a great character. I just fell in love with Estelle and Lloyd. I truly think those are some of the coolest characters, like, ever. I mentioned one time, someone asked on Twitter, someone asked me who like my top four, I think it was, top 4 favorite JRPG protagonists or something like that. And I listed Estelle as one of them, but that was before I played the Crossbow game. So now I guess it's kind of like a tie between those two now. Sometimes my love for Estelle is a bit higher, and then there's times where my love for Lloyd's like higher. So I guess it'd be the same for them. Shirley is the worst. Yeah, I don't like Shirley. I'm sorry. Same here. My husband and I love the Dragon Quest games so much. Yeah, my favorite games of all times. Once I catch up to the Trail series, the Legend of Heroes series, I finish Ghost Tale 3, finish 4, and then play Reverie. I'll be finally caught up with the series, so I'm gonna be continuing my Dragon Quest series playthrough. I'll be continuing from Dragon Quest 5 and going all the way up to Dragon Quest 9. Because I already played 11, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I just need 5 through 9. I haven't played any of those games except for Dragon Quest 8, because I got that on Christmas, on the year that it came out on. But I haven't played Dragon Quest 5, 6, 7, or 9. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna miss having you in our class. We have so few people as it is. So I guess Yuna's class is even smaller. Dragon Quest 11 was so good. We recently played 5. Yeah, I know that the consensus really is, if Dragon Quest 11 is not your favorite, it's Dragon Quest 5. Or it will be Dragon Quest 8. It's always like those 3 on the top. I'll have to see why Dragon Quest 5 is good. And the funny part is that's going to be the first one I start with, because like I said, I finished 4. So I'll be jumping into what a lot of people consider an amazing game, the best game, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. Started 9 not too long ago. Yeah. I've seen some of the monster designs in Dragon Quest 9, and I'm very excited because the monster designs, they look ridiculously amazing. Like, it's so cool, some of the enemies. I'm trying not to look too much into them, but of course some things have popped up on my feed every so often. So it's kind of hard to, kind of hard not to look at it when it just kind of pops up when you're scrolling, but that's kind of how it is. Excited to see you play it. Yeah, definitely after Reverie. I gotta catch up. That's what I'm playing these games for, to catch up. As Reverie's 2 months out, we gotta hurry up. We have so few people. Oh yeah, I already read this. Oh, Sandy, I will miss you too, but things won't be so different. I want to hurry up and beat this game personally. I want to hurry up and get to Code Steel 4 so I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because man, this game is just going and going and going, and we're just on chapter 3. So it's like the end of the tunnel for this game looks so freaking long. It looks so far away. That's just how I'm perceiving it right now. This game is just so long. Oh, Sandy, I'll miss you too, but things won't be so different. We shall still be in the same dorm, and we will still be friends. Be sure to take care of Yuna. I think the two of you will get along very well. After all, you complement each other so nicely. Huh? Oh, I agree. You never make mistakes, Muse, but Yuna can be very careless. But I feel like the two of you working together can overcome any obstacle. I see. Now that you mention it, I can see what you mean. I had already planned to ask Yuna and Altina for help, as I'm not terribly experienced at combat, though I certainly wouldn't mind some private lessons from Instructor Reen. You really do like Instructor Reen, don't you? Well, I guess he does seem pretty cool. And kind, too. He helped Yuna while she was feeling down. Oh, my club is starting soon. I'll see you later. In that case, I'll head to the kitchen. I've got this new recipe I want to try out. Have a wonderful time, you two. It's always game 1 or game 2 that is dragging, and then the second is a little more interesting, like Sky 1 and 2 and Crossbow 1 and 2, Coaster 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, I agree, although I can't really say that this one's lacking. So, when I first started the series playthrough, I kind of doubted. I kind of thought I was making a mistake doing a full series playthrough of this series, because when I played Trails in the Sky, from the beginning, it started off nice and fun, but Trails in the Sky, you quickly just became so slow. It became such a slog fest that I was like, man, I don't really like this game. But then, like, towards the end, it got a lot of fun. And then Sky 2 was amazing. Sky 2 is one of the best games in the series. And then Sky 3 was another amazing game. A little bit different and weird, but still an amazing game. And Sky 3, I always mention it when I say Sky 3. But Sky 3 also had one of my favorite... It has my favorite scene in the entire series. The scene of where little young Estelle and Joshua are both in the town, and she's trying to be, kind of like be friends with Joshua, but he's like not caring a thing about her and wants her to get away from him, and she just keeps coming back with bugs to she keeps coming back with a bug to be like, hey, this bug's pretty cool, you like it too, don't you, Joshua? And then you know, she just keeps coming back, and oh my god, that scene just touched me real deep. It makes me super emotional when I think of it, but I love that part. That's why Sky 3's such a big part for me. And then the one scene in Sky 3 where you go back to Kevin and I forgot the other girl's name, I'm sorry, but the other girl's hometown when they were kids, and they see what happened eventually after all these years. And you had that one song in the background, kind of like the chorus. That touched me real hard as well. So Sky 3 was amazing. I heard a lot of people didn't really like Sky 3, but I loved it. And yeah, Crossbow Zero, the first half of it was kind of boring, but the second half of it was amazing. And Azure blew my mind. Azure is my favorite game in the series at the moment. Then came Cold Steel, the Cold Steel games. Cold Steel 1 to me was the worst game in the entire series. I did not like that game whatsoever. The last 5 hours were when anything in the game happened in general. Nothing happened throughout Cold Steel 1 except for the last 5 hours. And then Cold Steel 2 was a major step in the right direction, where there was actually important things going on throughout the game. So I felt like there was an actual story being told, and I liked that way more. And Cold Steel 3, it feels like kind of like Cold Steel 2, where everything feels kind of important. It feels like Cold Steel 1 all over again, but with new students. But it still feels important. It doesn't feel like, hey, we went and helped out these people. Now let's go back to our town and find the next field wait orders. They wait orders for the next field exercise. That was pretty much what Cold Steel 1 was all about. Nothing really happened, and I kind of got bored of it. But yeah, outside of Cold Steel 1, I liked every other game. Sky 1, it was a slog, but you get there and it gets pretty fun. Yes, that was a great scene. It was the first I played in the series, and we knew going in that it would be a slow build up. I knew there was gonna be build up for each of the games, because you know, new cast, has to tell a new story, but man, there is a problem when you have to do, when the entire game just feels like an opening, an intro, an introduction to your characters. That's what Code Steel 1 felt like. It just felt like the entire game was, the entirety of a whole like 70-hour journey was just, you know, it was just an introduction to the world and its characters. So that, you don't have to do a whole 70-hour game to introduce everything. That was too much. Indeed, it makes me sad to think I'll be saying goodbye to them after only 2 months. There truly are so many kind people here at the branch campus. Yeah, some people just say we're playing second fiddle to the main campus, but when the chips are down, I think we have the potential to be greater than any other military academy out there, even Thor's main campus. I agree wholeheartedly. That aside though, was there something I could do to help you with? A student and her instructor alone in a quiet classroom truly is an ideal setting. Huh? Well, there are still some students on the second floor. But anyway, I just came here to give you this. Oh, I see. Green handed Muse her new student handbook. It makes me a bit sad to think I'll have to change from my military finance handbook, but I suppose there is no other choice given the different curriculums. As for sometimes I'll be saying words that I think I'm saying in the text, but it's not even there. If you want to, you can swap in the pages from your old notebook. If there's anything from your old notebook you'd like to keep, give it a try. Oh, I see. This notebook is rather state-of-the-art, isn't it? Thank you very much, instructor. Well then, I shall be off to see to my club activities now, and I eagerly await being in your class. Yeah, it'll be good to have you. That's one student down. One more student to go to give their handbook. Alright. And here he is. I suppose you'll be moving over to special operations soon? Do try not to instigate any conflicts while you're there. I don't plan on starting anything. But if anyone wants a piece of me, I'll kick their ass. Didn't that attitude get you in trouble in Heimdallr? I mean, I heard you beat those guys up pretty bad, but still, you gotta be careful. I just needed to make sure those assholes learned their lesson. I knew they'd try some low-life crap to get back at us, like attacking the girls. I suppose that's one way to think of it. You gotta tell us these things, man. Otherwise people are gonna misunderstand you. Well, Kurt was the only guy in special operations till now, so maybe this is a good thing. It kinda pisses me off seeing two good-looking guys in the same class though. Whoa! Sydney, I see! On top of that, Instructor Rena's there, so I can understand your frustration. You guys don't look that bad. It's just your other qualities that are the problem. Damn! Grr, you... Like a knife to my heart, dude. Instructor Ash, please teach us how to be popular with the girls. Yeah, feel free to... feel free to let us know. Saying goodbye to your friends from Combat Tactics? Nah, nothing like that. What are you, patrolling the campus? Must be hard being a teacher. Well, it's just part of the job, and it's pretty enjoyable actually. Saying you talk with your friends, I think you'd actually be pretty good at it. So what are you really here after? What are you really here for? You come here to bring me something? You're pretty sharp. Oh, a notebook? Handed Ash's new student notebook, or student handbook. New curriculum pages, different activity guidelines, additions to the emergency manual. You guys really put your time into making this. You scanned through that so quickly. Yeah, you can still hang on to your old one if you want. Just remember that everyone in Special Operations uses this emergency manual. Huh. Fine. Got it. I'm gonna get going now. Also, I've got my eyes on you. Before long, I'll find out if you're the real deal or just some phony. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, that's everything in the school. Well, not exactly, but I know the new store is up here. Hey, we got an umbrella. We make little puddles on the floor. Oh, I thought I saw a puddle. Nah, I guess not. Oh, I did see puddles. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I think I went the right way, but let me make sure. Yeah, I did go the right way. I gotta remember that doesn't necessarily mean it's in that building. It just means it's outside here on another floor. Student store. A store. Wow, a store. There's mint. Oreen! Oh, that's Becky. I'm sorry. Oreen! You came. The Becky shop is now open at the branch campus. Not bad, right? I almost said no bad. I never thought you'd take over the student store. Are you sure this is okay? I was certain you would open a bigger shop. You would open a shop in a bigger city. Well, I'd be lying if I said I'd planned this from the start. But in Crossbell, I saw that I cannot compete with those huge merchant conglomerates. Oh, you're talking about Kleist & Co. in the capital? I managed to keep the smaller stores from getting bought up, but Kleist & Co. just keep getting bigger. They're busy competing with their rivals now, but they're gonna target the smaller stores eventually. Independents like me will not be able to compete once that happens. Compete. So I decided to how are you supposed to pronounce this? Today, something? How are you supposed to pronounce that? I'm gonna create a network of all the small shops in the Empire. I see. You're gonna team up with other small shops to keep against the big shops? I think she did say no bad. They gave her an interesting accent. Yeah, she says instead of saying not bad, it's just without the T. Not bad. You know, just a quicker slang of saying it. I see. You're gonna team up with other small... Oh, I already read this. That is totally a plan that you would come up with, Becky. Well, I was inspired by the network Hugo created during the Civil War, but he dissolved it after the war because he said it was not efficient. I helped him make it, so I was raging. Looks like he's gonna be your rival after all. The battle's just kicking off. This shop is the first stop towards war. Watch your back, Hugo. Becky and Hugo went at it as students, but I never thought it'd escalate like this. Well, I guess I'll just see what happens. At Becky's store, you can buy normal items, as well as limited supply of items from other regions. Buying these limited items will cost a little more than buying them from the respective regions. Like what? Oh, that's why they gave her the accent. She has a Kansai dialect. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense, okay. Yeah, she has a Kansai dialect. I get it now. Okay, hold on. 827, 585. You're gonna lose 3 points of strength, but your defense is gonna go up pretty nicely. These Peckies. Bracer Mishi. I wish these were accessories too. Not accessories in the equipment term, but like accessories to put on your character. Oh, nothing to exchange. Yeah. And nothing really here. I don't really want any of this. I already have these. Oh yeah, that's right. I took... Oh god, they're not in the party anymore. They're not in the party anymore. That's something that kind of bothers me. But I took something off of one of my characters. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Yuna. And I gave it to someone else. I think it was her accessories. And because I can't remember who I gave them to, and it was from the old Class 7. That's kind of too late for that. But since I'm here, I can strategize who's going to replace who. If anyone's going to be replaced at all, do I even like how Ash and Muse play? I kind of talked about this previously. But let's check out... Yeah, Muse had just the 2 skills, which was very underwhelming. And speaking of underwhelming, it's kind of annoying. I kind of find it a little bit annoying that this game doesn't level up the characters that don't get any playtime. Like, the entire game you're playing as Reen. For the most part, I guess I should say. I'm sorry. For the most part, you're playing as Reen for almost the entirety of the game. And you're getting your party swapped constantly. So when a character like Yuna or Kurt and Altina leave the party for a little bit, when you come back and you're leveled up like 4 times, normal games, any other JRPG would put their levels up on par with your character. But unfortunately, they stay behind, which is rather annoying. I actually find that annoying, finding them a whole 6 levels behind. Altina's a whole 7 levels behind. Muse and Ash are 8 levels behind. Ugh. Takes way too long for them to catch up. Anyways, let's go through these skills. They don't even have S-crafts. That means their inner talent has yet to be awakened. And interesting. At least in the games you catch up quickly. Yes, but much slower than other JRPGs, I have to admit. Some other JRPGs kind of catch them up much faster than this game. Like, Altina's been trying to catch up to both Yuna and Kurt for a while now. She was a whole level behind. And she still feels like she's a whole level behind. Not in just terms of number, but the bar. It doesn't feel like she's really went that much faster. But, you know, they do go faster, I admit it, you know. But it'd be nice if it was faster. In the older games, they catch up faster than Coach Tail. I'd believe you, to be honest. Anyways, let's see Muse's skills. I remember being underwhelmed with her skill set, so hopefully her levels she'll be gaining. She'll gain new skills for the love of God, because just 2 skills at this point of the game is kind of just 2 skills for both of these characters is a bit lacking. B power, so average damage. Very low break damage. Yes, it can unbalance people. Set line-based AoE. 20% chance to freeze or petrify the enemy. Yeah, so average damage. Low chances to freeze or petrify. And it's a line-based AoE. Thankfully, it's a set-based AoE, but line-based AoEs aren't that great in my opinion. But it's nothing that great. And she has a recovery. Medium set-based AoE, that's better. 20% HP recovery. Revives people. Oh yes, cure status ailment and cure status down. That's right. She has an Emma skill set. She has an Emma craft, but a weaker version of it, because Emma, I believe, also gives CP. CP 20? CP 20, I think it was? I can't remember. But Emma gives a bit more. And I think Emma's was large range, I think. So this is like a weaker version of Emma's skill. But her order, 12 turns of EP cost 80%. That's not bad, but it's not that great either. 20% EP. Restores 20% EP, I mean. Art attack, medium based, goes up 2 turns. This doesn't feel worth it. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be putting Muse in. I really thought that she was going to come out to be probably the best character in the game. That was my prediction from starting the game, but not right now. At least not right now. She's like 1 to 2 skill sets behind everyone, and got a whole 8 levels behind Rain, so we'll see. She does have range though. She focused more on art attack. Okay. Wait, is her art attack higher than OT? Oh no, it's not. I have to check out her orbments though. Ash though, I remember liking Ash. His first skill is Rumbling Smash, B+, so it's a little bit higher than the average, just a little bit. Higher break damage than Muse's skill, it's a B. Yes, it can unbalance. 20% AoE, medium AO. I don't know what I'm reading. Set base medium AoE. I don't know where I'm reading 20% medium AoE from. Yes, that's better than a line AoE. 100% chance to impede and 30% chance to just skip the enemy's turn. So that's not bad. A damage and power. A little bit less break damage. Less chance to unbalance the enemy, but there is still a chance. Large set AoE. 50% chance to instant kill the enemy and 50% chance to inflict nightmare. See, like this skill here has to cost quite a lot. I wish I could see the CP costs, but this looks crazy. See, his skill set, he's definitely going to be in the party. His order, 6 turns of critical, 50%? Already, that's crazy. That's insane. Then strength and speed go up by a small amount for 2 turns. That's kind of weak. Strength and speed up small for 2 turns. But that's to circumvent the 50% crit rate up for 6 turns. That's pretty big. This is not bad at all. So, right before you S-Craft, use this order. Throw 2 S-Crafts out. Like, throw Reen's S-Craft out and then throw Ash's S-Craft out and you'll see the numbers. You will see big numbers. If they're already... Well... Does an S-Craft crit on an Does an S-Craft... I'm curious, does an S-Craft and an offensive art attack crit on an enemy that has their break guard, their break gauge already broken? That's my question. Because you probably wouldn't use this if they're if their break gauge is broken already, because most of your attacks are crits. But if your S-Craft and your offensive arts don't crit, and it's just your normals and your crafts, then this would make it a little bit weaker, but still. Anyways, Ash is definitely going to join my party. He's sitting at 656 strength, which is not bad. And that's also with default orbments, so I can definitely help him out a little more. And you know who I'm taking out, right? You guys know who I'm going to be taking out. It should be quite obvious, so I'm taking out. Anyways, but we can't, since we're alone in the party, can't do much more. Oh yeah, let me check out the orbments. I forgot about that. I'm not going to touch Muse's because I'm not going to use her. I don't really like how she plays at the moment. Maybe my mind will change once she gets that 3rd skill. So she has Crystal Edge. Nothing great here, to be honest. Golden Sphere. Nothing great here, to be honest. Atella's. Nothing great there. Impede and Cast. Nothing really great or anything that pops out, but obviously, now that I can actually play with these characters, I can change all of this. I would change the entire kit, to be honest. Except leave Cast, but just upgrade it to Cast 2. Or if there's Cast 3, go with that. Offensive art still crit damage. I had that on Otina, didn't I? I don't know, but could have sworn I had that on Altina. I feel like I did. I'm gonna take that off of her and put it on Altina. I'm not gonna be taking off my Altina. She's gonna be my main offense, my main arts user. I hope that she really gets good throughout the game, to be honest. I really am hoping for that. I'm not hoping to just play, you know, Reen, Kurt, Altina, Ash for the rest of the game, because I like to have one character that can support. I like to play one strong physical attacker, one strong offensive magic attacker. We already have both of those covered, and then I like to have a support, which we don't even have. Altina is not only the offensive magic attacker, but also the support, and I don't like my black mage to also kind of dip their hand into the some other territory of support, and I don't like that. I'd prefer rather focusing on full-on offense, but I don't have a support character. I can make someone like Yuna become a full-fledged support, but that doesn't really feel like something she was suited for, especially considering she has a very low base EP. And I know she doesn't have all her slots opened up compared to the rest, so I can't really say that when I look at the numbers like right now. But before I had any slots opened up, she had very low base EP compared to the rest of the characters. So I hope Muse becomes that support I'm looking for. She already has a good skill set with that recovery. She just needs a really good third skill or a good fourth skill or something. Or a really busted kind of S-Craft like Elliot's. Whose Elliot's S-Craft ended up becoming Emma's, I think? No. I think Elliot still has the same S-Craft. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But Elliot's S-Craft was amazing. Or it could be a Chloe S-Craft from Trails in the Sky. Hers was pretty busted. But anyways. Evade magic. I don't really like that as a... But offensive art deal crit damage. At a lower chance, but it's not bad. I mean, you can keep that as a main. So that way you can get that offensive crit potential. Offensive art crit potential. But you can definitely take out this second slot. Just stacking both of these give does that make it a 75% offensive art potential per crit? 25 with the 50%? Does that actually work? To be honest, I feel like it does. I don't know why it wouldn't. That's interesting. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that for her. That sounds kind of ridiculous. I would love to put that on Altina, but I kind of, like I said, she's also that support character, so I kind of want that on her. And we have Master Court Scorpio for Ash. Increased damage 90% when an enemy is broken. Okay. And break damage up as your HP drops. I'd prefer it if your HP was higher. It'd have higher break damage, but it can help. And I can't even imagine what that third skill is, so this isn't bad. Its damage is gonna skyrocket once she gets that break damage. Once he breaks the enemy and he goes in with an S-Craft or something. I can't even imagine. But a second skill, counterattack after strong, 350% counterattack damage after evading. I don't like that. Yeah, look, this is better. High HP increases break damage. To me, that's a lot better. I prefer that if that was the other skill for Scorpio instead of if it drops. looking for a sub-court here, so... Sophia is always a good one. I might go with this. Yeah, Sophia. It's kind of just that good. I gotta open up his slots. He already has attack 2, so that's good. Defense 2, I don't like that. Take it off. Break, not bad, especially since it complements his skill set, his Master Court set. It also gives him some strength, so it's not bad. Cure stat down, strength. I don't really like Saintly Force. I don't like my physical attackers using art attacks much. I'd prefer them just getting stuff out just from attacking. So I will be touching his stuff up, but let me open up slots first before I start touching everything. All that's left is to go to the hangar. Now let me save. Where are we going? To the side. Oh yeah, let me see if I can make any EX orbments. I gotta make sure we have sufficient range of motion. Oh, Instructor Reen, good evening. Sorry to bother you. Looks like you're focusing really hard on your work. Is that some sort of machine part? Oh, right. I've been experimenting with this since I was at ZCF. I'm still researching it, so I want to keep it secret. Once I'm done, I'll be sure to show it off to you. I see. In that case, I look forward to it. Thank you. Yep, here we go. Ash, let's open up these slots. And since Kurt's staying, I would love to be able to open up the rest of his slots, but I'm struggling for Mirage. I remember when I was struggling with Time Sepith, but now I'm struggling with Mirage. Alright. With Ash, let's go ahead and touch you up. Does attack 3 exist yet? I think so. Yes, it does. Oh my god, 1,000 Fire Sepith! Jesus! Okay, no, we can't buy it. I feel like they raised the cost for that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I don't know. But that feels really high. Attack 2 fitting there is correct. Strike 2 isn't bad. What's on Yuna's kit? Oh yeah, I never really touched her. Get Sword Breaker. You guys know how I love the breakers. You guys know how I love stacking breakers. It's just broken. It's just flat out busted. I gotta admit. It really is flat out busted. A Mirage Sepith? None of these are great. Yeah, none of these are great. If anything, I would just play Moon Lens just for the benefits of the side effect. But it's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. If I was to pick a Mirage Sepith for him, what would I pick? Oh, yeah, you got like Voice Breaker. Yeah, Voice Breaker. Alright. And we, I believe I have Break 2. There you go. 40% break damage up. That's crazy. Okay. It shot up a whole 20%, didn't it? Oh, dang, that's crazy good. We need a breaker for this slot here. I don't like the water one because that's Arts Attack, I think. I believe the wind is speed down. Oh no, here's Speed Breaker. Hey, and I got Speed Breaker 2. You know I'm going with it. And I have a Nightmare 2. I feel like I have to go with that. More damage on top of inflicting more chances for status effects. Not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna upgrade the Moon Lens to something else. I get an attack 3, get the break 3, get the breaker 2 for both sword and shield, and we're good. How many Earth? I don't have much. I don't have much Earth Sepith, so I can't really do that. Yeah, we're good. I don't have the new weapons yet, so I don't know if that's gonna pop up here. I think the upgrades pop up when you go to your field exercise. No new Master Quartz. We are good to go. I think EX Orbments are over here. No, that's a vending machine. It's mint. Now that's what I call a paint job. Okay, with that out of the way, I've got a few adjustments to make to these Orbo systems. Hey there, Mint. Looks like you're having a good time. Perfect timing, Reen. What do you think? Isn't she cute? The Spiegel is a real can of worms compared to the Draken. So many cool features to master. The only thing I don't like about it is that I haven't come up with a good nickname. We've got Vow and Draki and Heck, so maybe Speepers? Pretty sure the professor's gonna shoot that one down. So, we're expected to put this guy to work in our Panzer Soldat training in just 2 days. Good luck fixing him up, Mint. Roger that. I won't let you down. Oh, that's the paint job. This is probably the coolest one we have, honestly. I like the colors. But yep, here's our EX orbs. Of course, always take Power Orb 2. Yep, and if I had Action 2... Let me see if I can get an Action 2. I don't think so, though, but we'll see. I can. Let's go with it. Dang, there's a cast 3 for 1,000, though. Alright. Speed orb. Oh, there's a shield orb, too! Oh, I didn't realize! I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought there was just HP, power, and speed. It's alright, whatever. But yeah, you gotta put defense. You have to put defense. Anyways, finally, to do what we were here to do. Talk to Valimar. That's... Oh, and Celine, too, that's right. I see. Not even you understand what happened back in Northumbria. We Divine Knights are merely vessels for our Awakeners. The moment Reen's power flooded out from him, I lost all control. I have no memory of what happened during that time. I see. I thought we might get some valuable information, but... There you are, Celine. It's you! Are your classes over? Homeroom is over, so now I'm just patrolling the school. Speaking of that incident during the Northern War... Yeah, I had already heard about it. But I thought Valimar might have some more insight. I've been here for half a month for now, so I'd like to finish up here. I see. You've done a lot for us. Thank you too, Valimar, for all the support. Well, that is my job. Were you able to control your power? It would assist you in piloting me as well. Good luck controlling it, for your own sake as well. Yeah, thanks. Well, well. Your relationship has gotten really strong in just a year. It kinda reminds me of Emma and me. Well, now that you mention it, it is indeed reminiscent of a witch and her familiar. If that's the case, can you try to retrieve your memory? You only remember small things about Emperor Draco's too, right? Unfortunately, yes. I should have memories dating back to when I was created. Not being able to remember may be an issue. Or maybe that was simply the way I was made. Well, if you remember anything, let me know. Now that I asked what I needed to, I'm going outside to nap. Oh wait, it's raining. Quite a bit actually. But it looks like it'll stop around evening. There's a sitting area upstairs, so why don't you nap there? Yeah, I think I'll do just that. See you. She can be dry at times, but she really does care for others. And she'll stay plenty dry cooped up in here. This training that Celine is helping with. I need to get results soon. Alright, that should be everything. The sun's going down. Maybe I should head out soon. Let's leave the academy. And the sun, no more rain. The sun's coming out. Just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Imagine if people did that in real life. It stopped raining, people walked outside. Wow, what a beautiful day! Brilliant. The rain cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. The devil wings. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. You sure are motivated, Yuna. Oh, bye, Instructor Rain. Excuse us. Good work today, you two. Are you planning to go home after stopping by Reset? Yeah, the rain cleared up, and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll go have a look around town. It is now evening. The location of branch campus personnel have been updated on your map. In addition, you have received new messages on your Arcus 2. You may now freely explore the rest of the town of Leaves. The story will progress once you return to the dorm. Alright. Yeah, we don't have anything going on. But I can at least check out the shops. Named Volley Exchange? Was that where the weapons and armor are? I don't remember. I think it was the boutique. Had accessories or something? I don't remember. Let's check. Randy's here. Here's the Orbital Energy unit for your halberd. But hey, Red, don't you used to have some big-ass rifle? Where'd that go? What was it called again? The Beer Soaker? The Beer Soaker. Where the hell did you get that name from? It's the Berserker. Beer Soaker. Yeah, that's it. They told me I couldn't bring it here with me, so I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. And as for you, Reen, what are you doing skulking around the back there? If you want to buy something, then grow some balls and speak up. Sorry, I didn't know when would be a good time to jump in. From the sound of it, you really had an amazing weapon, Randy. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger, but maintaining something that huge was a real pain in my ass. So I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. I wonder if Randy's gun was anything like... Hey, if you're here to just chit-chat, then clear the hell out. But if you're buying, then let's do some damn business already. Come on, buy something. Got it. Alright. I always forget that she has this. I have one and I forget to use it every time. No new weapons, but there is new armor. There you go. Alright.
もう終わりかいいのが入ってんぞ
I don't think there's anything I want to trade. I feel like there was something that was really good and I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was towards the top. Not really. Oh yeah, Bluster, was it? Yeah, strength with a whole massive 40. Strength 40 and then abnormal statuses are inflicted for 2 more turns. This is amazing on my physical attackers that have all these breakers and status effects inflicted on them, on their orbments, which is ridiculously good if I can get 2 of these. But I gotta get 2 Recuria R's. So I should check with the orbment shop if I can get 2 of those. Night Gleam, first attack does 50% extra damage and can kill people at a 10% chance. I don't really like stuff like Night Gleam too much because it's just the very first attack. There was something like that in Cold Steel 1 and 2 with but I think it doubled your attack for the first attack, and that was when you had Laura, and Laura was broken. So I'm not sure. They're not too bad. But I really gotta get Bluster. Holy crap. Jesus. Jesus. If you get these kinds of bells, these are busted. Oh my god, I forgot about the Genbu, Seiryu, Suzaku, Byako, and all the other ones. I used to use those. I used those in Code Steel 2. Oh my god, I remember stacking all of them on Laura. I forgot about this. I hope you can get it on the field. Because man, this is a lot to get any one of these orbments. You need 5. Wait, hold on. Okay, you need 16. I thought it said you need 45 U materials. I was about to say I have more than 16. You need 16 U materials, and then you need Poison 3, Petrify 3, which I gotta buy, and that costs a lot. Yeah, every one of these are like, except for Rage. I don't care about Rage. But everyone but Rage or something. Maybe not Revolution either, but like most of the stuff here is like stuff you just gotta have on your main team toward the end of the game. You just have to get these. Yeah, Hades gem. I had something. Oh no, that's attack art. No. I was about to say, dang, this is what my kind of what my Laura had, but it wasn't an attack art. It was just a regular attack. Yeah, this is what my Laura had. Domination. First attack in craft does 100% extra damage. What I would do is I would start the fight with buffing Laura tremendously, and her Master Court that she had on heavily buffed her strength. And so the moment her turn would start, S-Craft. Right out the gate, as soon as she gets her buffs, S-Craft. And then the damage would be ridiculous. It would hit like 20 to 30 something thousand. But yeah, these are the things you need. Now these are the things that would be nice to have. You need this stuff. Dark hair from Machias? Okay. So I was saying how I was always bothered by Machias' hair. But now I can change that. Dark hair Machias. Dang, Machias looking pretty good. Yeah, as I've said, the hair color from Makia's bothers me, particularly because of the fact that in Code Steel 1, Code Steel 1 and 2, I'm sorry, Code Steel 1 and 2, he had this bluish hair. It was a very, very, very dark blue. It was almost green, but it wasn't green. It was clearly blue. But in this game, they just said, screw it. He's now full green hair. Like, what the heck happened? Like, I get that the kind of, his art kind of looks like, I can't look at his art. His art looks like he has green hair, but like, staying blue hair for so long, it doesn't feel right to see green hair now. Looks like the sun is about to set. Should I head back to the dorm now? Yup.
あ、リン君。なんだ、あんたも帰りなの。
Finally get to rest my voice.
トワ先輩、セリーヌも二人が連れ立ってるのもなんだか珍しい光景ですね。
言われてみればそうかもね。ま、たまにはね。喋る私が滞在するのもフォローしてくれたみたいだし。
そうだったんですか。すみません、お手数をかけて。
大したことはしてないよ。文校と町の人くらいだし。ただセリーナちゃん、外から来たお客さんとかには一応内緒にしておいてね。はいはい、分かってるって。エマと長年一緒にいるんだから、そのくらいの容量は。
あ、猫が言葉を
これは
その
That looks like Elise. It is Elise. And oh my god, is that George?
すみません。
Hold on.
兄様、トワさんにセリーヌさんも。あ、
Why is Elise here?
で、そこにいるの。
ごめん驚かせちゃったみたいだね。
It's George. God dang, George. Oh my god, he looks different a little. Oh, quite different.
ジョルジ君。
久しぶりだねとは。リン君にセリーヌ君も。妹さんとは偶然テートからの列車で会ってね。
Alright, we met back up with George. That's awesome. That means we're missing Angelica. We don't know what's going on with Angelica. We just know she's still back in Alyssa's hometown, Rower? Yeah, Rower. Yeah, this place would be quite fitting for George. Mint out there kind of stirring up trouble or saying something smart. And then in the inn, we have Rain, Elise, Toa, and Celine. I see. So you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to just come and go, but no, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you didn't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine. I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry. Thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this last year traveling all over the continent. Are we getting looks from the rest of the people about Celine? Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Epstein Foundation in Lemon. He said he used his connections to also go to the Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic? He managed to just waltz over the Empire's biggest rival? The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right. Though there's still a truth in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on a normal bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. For a minute, I was about to be like, whoa, there's Angelica now. Hey guys, sorry for making you guys wait. George! Please have a seat. Let's make a toast. That's right. You're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. Alright. We're over here having a little feast. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society is on the move again, and the group called the Gnomes? Yeah. Right. Reen? Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible, but we went to his funeral after the war. We were there with him when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. Toa. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right. We know for certain that masked man is absolutely not Crow. Yeah. In fact, that shadowy machine may not have even been a divine knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? I heard they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Grelia Fortress. Now that Crow's no longer alive, it shouldn't even be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Yeah. A small part of me was hoping it really was the knight. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys have found in the old schoolhouse's basement. I heard the last time that they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly, no one has seen the gnomes since then. And they just happened to choose today to return? They're going up against the society and have hired Zafir. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Rain, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 once up in battle. I'd like to think that I know about the information that you gathered during the Civil War. And under that assumption, I came up with a theory. The group known as the Gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, that's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are using now is... Not RF Group. Ouroboros? No, that's not it. Oh, the Black Workshop. They're the mysterious workshop that created Millium and Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to the first-class Jaeger Corps. So, probably, the super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all of Millium and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh! And everything has come full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plant from society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne? He's not someone we can just talk to. Reen? Reen? Huh? What is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Rower tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Reen. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah, that old man has issues. Well then, I'll see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks. You guys should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That said, I'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter tonight. Oh, there you are. There's our class. And Tita. Oh, minus Kurt and Ash. Yuna, Altina, Muse. And look, even Tita's here. Alright. I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You as well, Altina, Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It has only been 19 days since we last met. I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excluded myself earlier so as not to intrude, but when I told Yuna and Altina that you were here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. Oh, yeah. We promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I probably should have. No, it's all my fault. I should have let you know that I'd be stopping by. No, you've got nothing to apologize for, Elise. But hey, aren't you headed to Heimdallr? The last train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. Elise will be spending tonight at the dorms. What? For real? Yay! I suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Reen in his room? Absolutely not! She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked in with the principal earlier, and her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? You're fine with it, right, Allie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No, no, no. She should stay with Tita and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, don't tear her in two. Well, since you've got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer, Elise? I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case... I would love to join you all for the night. Elise has a busy night ahead of her. So... Are we listening to a bend, or is that on a free day usually? Oh, we get to see a scene with Rain and Elise. But, give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom.
結構片付いていますね。
I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom and then refill my bottle of water back up, and I'll be back to. Oh my god! No, my god. Okay, let me first read because this game. I wish this game did not have keyboard controls. God dang it. Though the building itself may be old, everything is well organized inside. I'm sure you can thank Celestine for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though I can take care of it myself. Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention. Ah, well, I've been pretty busy, you know. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening. Alright. Alright, anyways. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. So, give me a second, guys. I'll BRB. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Take that off the screen. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Woof, the screen. So bright now. Oh yeah, she's reading all this, that's right. No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
どうせ兄様のことですから、休日もお忙しくされているのでしょ。文校のこと、生徒さん方のこと、邪魔するのは本意ではありませんから。
She always feels like she doesn't want to take part in anything, though, sometimes.
見学をしていますから、どうか有意義に過ごされてください。
Elise. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together at least. I won't let you get out of that.
はい。兄様、こちらが父様とユン老師の手紙です。
Master Yoon. We keep getting word from Master Kafai, but we've never actually seen the guy. So I hope we get to actually see him one day. That's all I'm asking for. One single freaking... one notice that we're gonna go see him. Thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away at Crossbow, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. Why didn't Dad just send these directly to me?
兄様の事情をおもんばかっていらっしゃるんでしょう。この手紙も郵便ではなく運送会社が届けてくれましたから。
I see. Did he do that in the case that the letters were inspected? Does he mean that there's sensitive information in them?
その兄様、父様と何かおありになったのですか？
No? Why do you ask?
年末、兄様が帰省された時、父様と兄様がお互いに遠慮し合っているように見えたものですから。詳しいことは存じません。
I don't remember there being anything in Code Stone 2, something like that happening.
ですが、あの内戦の終わりに何かがあったのでは。それが兄様と父様の間にわだかまりのようなものを。
久しぶりだな、我が息子よ。お前には英雄としてしばらく役に立ってもらうぞ。
There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
はい。
All done getting ready for your sleepover?
失礼します。皆さん。あはは、ちょうどベッドの準備もできまして。
I love how they just like, excuse me, swings the door right open. Dang, no privacy at all.
あ、パジャマの予備もちゃんと確保できました。
Oh, because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
だから察知されると何度も。と言いながら、アルティナさんも興味津々でしたよね。砂糖菓子よりもなお甘いシュバルツァー兄弟の濃密な
Jesus
ミュ
Christ.
ーゼ。ああ、それです。
Yeah,
エリゼ先輩のそれがないとなんだかもう
Muse is an interesting character, but that's what I actually like that. That's a I really like Muse.
ああ、小娘が揃って ほんとかしましったら。廊下も
She's
うる
too
さそう
funny.
だし
She's too
私
funny
は
not
こ
to
こで
like.
寝かせて。
We got Celine? Tired? Oh! I thought she was gonna yawn.
何すんのよせっかくだからセリーヌさんも来てよ。
Celine is
い
adorable.
ろいろ聞きたいこともあるし。確かに学生時代の教官の赤裸々な情報を知ってそうですね。赤裸々。
Juicy
エ
details.
リゼ先輩も含めて今夜は盛り上がりそうですね。
They want juicy details on Reen.
それでは兄様おやすみ
Not
なさい
even
ませ。
Celine would have anything like that. Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. Alright. I was about to say that ends the night, but no. Oh? The rest of the students are here? Well, all the rest of the girls. Dang, every single girl in one room. Ah! I cannot believe what an angel Instructor Reen's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect, and she's just so pure. She's the student council president at St. Estrella's girls' school, right? Kurt, go talk to her. Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on. I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Schwartz's sister, huh? But I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Is he starting to catch on? Is he gonna question who Reen's father really is? Dear Reen, it has been some time since I last laid eyes on you well, I'm sorry. It's been some time. Last I laid my eyes on you were before you left for the academy. So 2 years ago? Tio showed me... Tio, not Tio from Crossbow Games. Tio, T-E-O, showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance that you've grown into a fine young man. I've no doubt that you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is going completely to waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to Western Zamoria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios' will. I heard you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet in your heart. The power within you that has led you to seek my training, mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I don't know if you're even capable of such a feat yet. 10 years ago, it was you who I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you, and you alone to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the brightest moments. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yun Kafai. Yeah, we have never seen this character at all, so I really would love to see Master Kafai at some point. Maybe we'll learn to finally that technique that he's talking about on our own, because that's probably what's going to be what we will use to like quell the spirit unification kind of powers that's deep inside of Reen. But maybe not. Maybe Kafai will be the one who will help us with that, but we'll see. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zamoria. In recent years, it's grown barren, and there's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, It's not my place to worry about him. The seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness. Yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students. And in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. Yeah, I can't wait till we finally get to that part of the game where we get to tackle the spirit unification inside of Reen. I don't really know what the name of it, the hidden power that's inside him, but I can't wait till we get to that part. I've also got this letter from Dad. A letter he needed Elise to hand deliver to me. Dear Reen, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I'd guess? Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Elise mentioned it, but Mastica 5 visited Emir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gilead Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Emir and enrolled at Doors. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to quash his rise to the ranks. Whew! My throat gave out on me at that point. Even after my father passed on and I took over Emir, Gilead continued to keep in contact. Until that day 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I'd heard his voice.
引き取ってほしい。そして私との一切の関係を忘れ、その子にも告げないでもらいたい。すまないテオ。だがもう君だけが頼りになるんだ。
Teo. I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place that he told me. The rest, you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gilead was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take that child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed, and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent will be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within, but he summoned it under Mastica Phi in order to get it under control. We, his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother Gilead was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there not any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us. Even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I want to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I'm so blessed to have such wonderful friends and family. And on top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. But I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. You must know something about my powers. And what really happened that day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother? P.S. He did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Alberea family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible that this isn't even relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and that masked man, and the Iron Bloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Rean Schwarzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through that darkness. Sounds good. Like I said, I can't wait till we finally get some information on all this, but I mostly can't wait till we finally get the power that's inside Rean under control again. I can't wait. That is what I'm looking forward to most. The power. Because we saw like a little glimpse of someone we've never seen before, but someone that looked really powerful. And we've never seen that person again. And it has to do with something Rean. Something with Rean. So I can't wait. I can't wait. But we gotta get past all this stuff at the dorms. At the stuff at the branch campus, I mean to say. Thank you. Alright, 1 main quest, 2 side quests. A side quest, a very special lesson is with Rosine. Nice. Favor to ask, if you have the time, would you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? It seems pretty easy. Alright, go to the chapel. Follow your dream job. Side quest. I realize what I want to do with my life. Starting today, I'm leaving everything I've got to getting my dream job. Before that, I could have asked you about something. I'll be waiting at the bridge in town. Okay. The one at the church seems a little bit quicker. So we'll do that. And then we'll go to the dream job one. The main quest, obviously, as it always is, to go to Einho Keep to the next trial, level 3. It's always the main quest. Just like how the main quest of Cold Steel 1 was always going to Old School House. Yeah. Oh, looks like we've got quite a few this time. My word. You're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? You never change, do you, Rean? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have, so make sure you get some rest yourself. You're certainly one to talk. But very well, I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning... Miss Elise. Spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow morning. Just go about your work like you usually do, Rean. Got it, thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Mr. Celestine, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? But of course. I'll guide you there. If you'll excuse us. I almost said excuse me, but then I try to correct myself. Are we going to be with Celine? Oh no, I've got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get moving. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests. Yep, that sounds like a plan. And also, we're gonna start bonding. Hold on, we got a message on our Arcus 2. Arcus 2? Orb mail for Alyssa and Marcus? Let's check it out. Subject, Einho Keep? Question mark? Good morning, Rean. I bet you're up bright and early. I'm on my way to Jurai with Sharon for a business trip. We passing by leave, so maybe if I'm lucky, I'll catch you through the window. I wanted to ask you something, too. The branch campus has a facility called Einho Keep, doesn't it? I've been curious since I've heard about it. I'd love to hear more about it from you sometime. A business trip to Jurai, huh? Her workload must be nuts. And again, she's got Sharon, so I know she'll always be well taken care of. And I can see why she'd be curious about the keep too, with all that new technology involved. I could always show her the place if she has enough time to drop by Leaves. Ah, these are just bond events. I should have known. But no, I'm good. I can bond with someone here at least. And also, I don't know if I'm at 200 CP. I just kind of clicked on it. But if I'm not 200 CP, I will be 200 CP. It's the bath. Maybe I should wash off all the sweat from training. Yep. Mainly go here for bonding reasons, but let's do it. Who will we be bonding with this time? Oh yeah, I guess Elise took a bath with Yuna and the others yesterday. It seems like they all had fun. You're here? Oh, it's Ash. This is gonna be fun. Hey Ash, taking a quick bath before you go out? Yeah, I couldn't relax in here last night. Were you not feeling well? I would have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. I was trying to have a soak in peace, but they were just so damn noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. I still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but this bath's alright. She's got good taste. Ignoring that first part, I'll agree with you. Are you a fan of bathhouses too, Ash? I guess we've got that in common at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always enough for me. You're from Raquel in the west of the Empire. It's situated in a valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment city. I don't see many of those in the Empire. You look in the right spots there. You can find some special bathhouses. You like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. It seems like you run off to Heimdallr every so often. I hope you're not doing anything like that there. Who knows? I admit I would like to check out that spa place next to the race course though. Ah, the famous hot bath salon. I've actually been wanting to try it out myself. Oh yeah, you're from some famous hot springs town, ain't ya? Heard you can even go snowboarding there. You know your stuff. Though you can only snowboard in the winter. Yep, that was even a minigame in Code Steel 2. Damn it. I didn't come here planning to chit-chat like that. I see that's the third benefit of a bath. How'd you like it if Class 7 took a trip to Ymir one of these days? No way. Well, maybe I'll think about it. Relaxing bath restored 100 Arene's and Ash's CP. And our bond has been shrinking with Ash. It only goes up by a little bit, but hey, Link XP is Link XP, especially since we're now finally using him. I kind of do want his points up. Anyways. Let's get out of here. There's a bonding with Kurt here. So let's go ahead and do that because I use Kurt in my main team, so whoops. Let me save. I use Kurt in the main team, so let's go ahead and put his Link XP up. Man, what's taking them so long? Ugh, I'm starting to get nervous. We haven't even started yet. Calm down. Easier said than done. Kurt and Sydney? Are you two waiting for someone? Yes, actually. We arranged a chess match with opponents from outside the school. Well, I suppose outside the school isn't technically correct. Huh? Don't worry, Instructor Rain. No matter who our opponents are, we'll give it everything we've got. Kurt? A chess match, huh? There's something he's not telling me. Let's spend some time with Kurt. Hey Kurt, would it be alright if we watched the match? If we've got outside visitors, it's my responsibility as an instructor to greet them after all. Well... oh heck yeah. It'd be a huge relief to have you there, Instructor. Because our opponents are... it seems we've kept you waiting. Oh, from Thor's main campus. Oh, these two, the ones we fought. They were fighting alongside Cedric when he came down to talk crap about us. Those uniforms are from the main campus. Oh, was that Instructor Schwarzer a spy there? A pleasure to see you again. Thank you for having us for your Panzer Soldat training. Ah, that's right. You were the two who came with Prince Cedric. Does this mean you're Kurt and Sydney's opponents today? We have Ada. I feel like that's fitting for her. Fitting name. And we have Fritz.
同じく1組フリッツです。お見知りおきをシュバルサー教官。
Now guide us to the chess club room, would you? Sure thing. Just follow me, and please watch your step, Miss Cool Beauty. He's already fallen for Ada. Green headed to the chess club room alongside Kurt, Sydney, and the two from the main campus. The format was 2-on-2 with Sydney, and Ada playing the first match. However, checkmate. Thank you. What? How did this? Damn, before I knew it, I already lost. Damn it. She's one frigid beauty. Her eyelashes are so long, they should be illegal. You're starting to drool. You can't afford to lose, Kurt. Understand? Don't worry. There are no issues here. Maybe I was worried for nothing. The second match was between Kurt and Ada. After an intense opening, Kurt gained the upper hand by the endgame. Hey! Mr. Lambs, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I had to alt tab to check that one. Thank you so much, Lois. Appreciate it. And I think that's the first time I ever got a donation from you that wasn't 420. Check. Well played. I resign. Yeah, you did it, Kurt. Here I was, thinking you might intentionally lose to me. Looks like you've let go of what happened with His Highness. It is time for the final match. Shall we begin? Yeah. What was that? Oh, haven't you heard? If he loses this friendly match, he's going to transfer to the main campus. Oh my god. That's huge. What? This is the first I've heard of it. Is this Prince Cedric's doing? No. It was simply our suggestion. But seeing as he didn't tell anyone, he must feel rather torn over it. Kurt. The match between Kurt and Fritz was a long one. Fritz's power moves were slowly giving him the advantage. I couldn't read that. Just one more push. Hey, he's not playing like he was earlier. Is he losing on purpose? He was supposed to guard the Imperial family. I'm sure he'd take any excuse to return to His Highness' aid. Ultimately, it's his decision. Kurt, listen to your heart. Do you really just want to be by His Highness' side? Oh. What was I thinking? The real battle begins right here. I hope you're ready for me. Fine. Kurt began his counterattack. Using everything he had, he slowly started turning the board to his favor. Checkmate. Ugh. Damn it. Kurt. He came back from that? How cool is this guy? You win. You had the perfect excuse. Are you sure this is what you want? I don't know. But right now what I need the most isn't being by his side. That's just the way I feel. Well, a loss is a loss, I suppose. We'll just be on our way then. Well then, Instructor Schwarzer, Sydney, Kurt, we shall see you soon. Yeah, good luck with your classes at the main campus. Now, if you'll excuse us. These two don't seem as pushy and arrogant and crazy hot-blooded as Cedric is. Ada and Fritz returned to Thor's main campus. Rain played a few games with the members of the chess club before heading on his way. The bond with Kurt has increased to level 3. Nice. I don't really play Kurt with Reen, but it's nice to have them two together. What's over here? The shop. What shop is over here? A vending machine? Oh yeah, it is. Is there something? What is that icon? Oh, it's below. I see student store if I recall correctly. Oh, but one of the side quests is here. The tea ceremony club? Is this an extra side quest? I don't think I can keep this up. It won't be good news for Muse, but I might need to consider transferring. Kairi? Did you say something about transferring? Well, I was thinking about quitting the tea ceremony club. Really? Why? I joined this club because I wanted to because I wanted to become more manly, but I haven't been getting the results I was hoping for. I don't really understand his logic. If you want to do something else, I won't stop you. Well, I haven't really decided what to switch to. I do have some reservations though. You know, I think if you want to become manly, there's way other clubs instead of the tea ceremony club. But oh well. I see. Tea ceremonies, huh? Master Kafai taught me a handful of things. In any case, Kairi doesn't seem to have a grasp on tea ceremonies. I might be able to help him a little. Pour tea for Kairi. I actually have some experience with tea ceremonies. If you don't mind, Kairi, would you allow me to pour you some tea? Of course. I don't mind. If anything, it would be an honor. Alright, it's decided. Kairi, you learned all the basic procedures, right? Yes. In that case, show me what you've learned. I'll do my best. I'm gonna try to hurry up and rush through the text a little bit because I'm gonna be doing these all this side content for like an hour here if I don't hurry up. Rain prepared a tea ceremony in order to test Kairi's skills. Alright. Oh yeah, it was a new side quest. Where the tea ceremony started. Should be a short one though. Where the tea ceremony part 1, how to eat sweets. Alright, let's get started. Before you have tea, have some sweets. Right. If I remember correctly. I guess take a small bite? Kairi took a small bite of the dumpling. Thank you. He didn't finish it, and he left a mark. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Way of the tea ceremony part 2. Preparing to drink tea. Please have some tea before it gets cold. Thank you. Instructor Reen's tea is exquisitely delicate. I forgot to do this before having the sweets, but I'm supposed to bow head for grace? Thanks to heaven and the goddess. Praising the heavens and the goddess before drinking the tea. Well done. Yes, I got it right. We had the tea ceremony part 3. After drinking the tea. Thank you. That was delicious. You're welcome. What do I do after I finish drinking? Rotate the cup 180 degrees? Wipe the cup with a napkin? I don't know about that. Rotate the cup 180 degrees. Definitely not the top. I would like to hope it's not the top. I would imagine you would clean it, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's something. Let's just put wipe cup with a nap. Because I think the rotate cup 180 degrees, it sounds stupid, but I think it's more like rotate the cup and hand it back. but let's go with white cup with napkin. Kairi wiped off the cup with a napkin. He's supposed to wipe the cup with his fingers? What? That's crazy. Okay. He's supposed to wipe the cup with his fingers and then use the napkin to wipe his fingertips. What the hell? The one I thought was... Never mind. That's a fail then. 1 out of 3. Good job, Kairi. You made some mistakes, but overall you did well. Thank you. Instructor Rin, your tea was truly amazing. And the way you carried yourself was very cool. It was a good reminder that tea ceremonies aren't just for women. Yes, that's right. And many aspects of tea ceremonies carry over to martial arts. Muse mentioned that too, but I'm having a hard time grasping that concept. Well, let's see. You said you wanted to become more manly. Why is that? I guess I just want to emulate my father. My father is very masculine and is a skilled swordsman. He's been my hero for my entire life. I see. Kairi also comes from a family of a baron. That reminds me of my dad. But I take after my mother more. I was always teased for being girly. That being said, I'm well aware that everyone has things that they are more or less suited for, which is why I got interested in tea ceremonies. I thought I could discover my inner manliness, but I guess I wasn't suited for this either. Make it look easy, but don't be so hard on yourself. I actually think you've gotten manlier since you first came here. Huh? I can sense your growth as the leader of the medical team. Everyone relies on you during the field exercises. At the very least, you seem to be very manly to me. Oh. I think you're just focusing on too much of your appearance and not enough on your actions. You said it yourself. You want to find your inner manliness, right? In that sense, I think the Tea Ceremony Club is perfect for you. Practice the procedures until you can routinely perform them without any wasted movements. It's similar to martial arts. When you hone your skills, you will gain confidence. At least that's what I think. Mastering the art of tea ceremonies will make me more confident. You're right. I have a better understanding of it now. That's great. Instructor Rin, thank you for all your help today. I'm gonna take back what I said about transferring clubs. Oh, that voice actor. That, God, I don't remember who that was, but that voice actor's familiar. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright. I had to drink some water myself. Hidden side quest has been completed. That's extra AP. Yep. Alright, let's go hang out with Muse. I'm sorry, not Muse. Muse and Yuna. Yeah. We can use both our remaining points for the both of them. There's no point in giving it to Alyssa or Marcus because they're not even going to be here for... They're not even here. Like, they're not permanent party members, so why give benefits to party members that aren't even going to be here for, like, who knows how long. Alright, everything's set up for today's practice. By the way, Yuna, how's progress with that one thing? Well, it's just hard to find the right time, you know? Yeah. Start making excuses like that, and you'll keep making them all the way up to graduation. That's definitely a possibility for this shy, moody little girl who hides her true feelings under a veil of anger. Shy? Feelings? Anger? None of that's true, I think. What are you all talking about? Instructor Rin. Oh, we were just giving her some advice. We've got an interleague game with another school, so we're just discussing how to best prepare for it. Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all serious about practice. Yeah, totally. That means no men on the court. Shove off, Instructor Rin. Sure thing. Good luck, you three. Thank you. Oh man. Sheesh. An interleague game against another school. I'd like to help out somehow if possible. Is there anything I could help you out with? I've gone over the basics of the game rules and how to use a racket, so I might be of some use in your practice. You learn how to play just like that? For real? Well, in that case, we may be able to use your help after all. Oh yes, this may be good opportunities in more ways than one. Actually, the match is going to be a doubles match, but we don't have enough members to practice that. We do a match of you and Yuna and against Louise and me? Alright, sounds good. I'd love to join. What? You guys? Come, Yuna. It's time to get ready. There's the chance that you've been waiting for. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But clearly, Yuna wants to tell Rin something. Rin joined the tennis club members for a doubles match. Yeah! Nice, Yuna. You too. But the game's not over yet. Don't let your guard down now. Of course not. We won't lose either. Indeed, it's our turn now. Oh, they don't look too happy, so I think we wiped the floor with them. But we look tired, so maybe we lost. Whew. We did it! We won, Yuna! Jessica and Louise were pretty persistent, though. But I didn't expect you to be that good, Instructor Rain. You said you just went over the basics, but did you actually practice like crazy or something? Well, just as much as I could with my free time. I knew that I need to be able to help out with all of Class 7's club activities. Wait, so that means chess, swimming, tea ceremonies, and even writing? I don't think a normal instructor would go that far. Well, it was only as much as I was able to practice, and only one at a time, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I'm sure Instructor I'm sure Instructor Toa and Randy and Michael are putting all in just as much work as I am behind the scenes. All in order to support you guys. As you've grown over the past few months. Okay, I'm butchering sentences. What? I gotta read better. Yuna, you've grown a lot after the crossbow field exercises alone. Instructor. What is it? Kurt and Ellie are both growing a lot too. Yeah. Kurt and Altina, as well as Ash and Muse. That's why I've got to put everything I have into being your instructor. Let's look out for each other, right, Yuna? Okay. Sure. She squandered her opportunity for whatever she wanted. With the doubles match having reached its conclusion, Rin heads off to another part of the campus. So you couldn't do it after all. Even after all that help. Didn't you want to thank him for saving you back then? You said you wanted to thank him on behalf of your brother and sister too, remember? It's only gonna get harder the longer you wait. You know that, right? I know. But it's already been so long, it'll be awkward to just bring it up. But thanks anyway, you two. I'll do better next time. My word. Must be exhausting being so shy and moody. Right? I told you I'm not. Alright. That's Link XP with Yuna. She also goes to rank 3. All that's left now is to get our bond up with Muse. Who is old over here. Oh, this is not Muse at all. She's in the other room. Oh yeah, you can practice with Aurelia. Oh yeah, let me make sure to save this time. Last time I didn't save. Getting in some sword training today, Principal? Of course. An unusual blade will rust after all. By the by, you're still looking for a way to control your power, correct? I imagine this means sparring is off the table? You're right on all counts, I'm afraid. Nothing gets by this woman, does it? Which reminds me, I heard your sister Elise delivered you a letter from Yunka Fai, the infamous sword hermit. You know, I've heard that he and Master Arcade once crossed swords. I've heard the same. They said there was no clear winner, but that didn't matter. Both men were more enthralled by the fight than victory. Clearly, we know similar storytellers. There are so many different martial arts, but when you trace them back to their roots, you find a multitude of commonalities. Commonalities? Well, I guess someone who has mastered both the Arcade and Vander schools would know better than anyone. I wouldn't say I've mastered anything, though I suppose there aren't many who could reach the level that I have, which makes 100 form military combat a fitting choice for the Imperial Army. 100 form military combat. That style draws its 100 form from the Arcade and Vander schools, right? I can't imagine it gets too much use in the battlefield, but it seems like a smart martial art to teach soldiers. Indeed, if it's good enough for the likes of Craig the Red and Neidhart the Mighty, it's good enough for the rank and file. That's for sure. But I've rambled long enough. I want to see your branch campus style 100 form military combat in action. Huh? Wait, is someone outside? I know you can hear me, Wayne. Stop lurking and come in here. Don't make me say it a second time. Yes, ma'am. Good luck, Wayne. You'll need it. So they'll be training. I would definitely love to spar with her. Sounds like someone's using the firing range. Huh? That rifle sounds so familiar. Whoever it is, they're really going at it. Maybe I should go take a look. Yep, let's head in. Gotta be quiet so I don't interrupt. Not too good. Ugh, I just cannot aim today. Perhaps next time will be better. I don't know, I was pretty impressed. Instructor Rean? Were you spying on me? You should have said something. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to distract you. It's rare to see you so focused. How about a break? Drinks are on me. My. How was a girl supposed to say no to an offer like that? That rifle's so long, Jesus Christ. That gun of yours is pretty unusual. That's a Rainford Arts rifle, right? That's right, state of the art too. It's based on orbital staff technology. It can use normal bullets too, of course, but because it's so different from an ordinary rifle, it's pretty hard to handle. It looks like all your shots hit the target, so I'd say it gets passing marks. Actually, wait, are you saying you'd be an even better shot with an ordinary rifle? My grandfather used to take me with him on his hunting trips. I wouldn't call myself a seasoned veteran or anything, but I know my way around the firearm. Whoa, your grandfather sounds like quite the hobbyist. What prompted you to start training on your own again? Isn't it obvious? I'm part of Class 7 now. There's gonna be a lot more combat than there was in military finance, and I want to be ready for it. And for what comes next. Comes next? Oh, it's nothing. It's just a personal issue. Well, I need to get back to training, so thank you for the drink, Instructor Rain. Muse, if you don't mind, could I give you some pointers? Huh? Rifle classes are a part of my curriculum back at the main campus. While guns aren't exactly my specialty, might be able to help out. At least for whatever comes next for you. Instructor Rain. I thought you'd never ask. By all means, take me into your hands and mold me, Instructor Rain. Rain began to give Muse private rifle lessons. He took everything he learned from the main campus and applied it to her lessons, I'm sorry. She's already getting the hang of it. So Muse teased Rean the whole way. Through her skills, hold on, let me read this again. Though Muse teased Rean the whole way through, her skills gradually improved. And then... Ah! You hit a bullseye with every bullet. Way to go, Muse. I did, and I couldn't have done it without you. Just puts the gun away and her skirt, I guess. Thank you, instructor, for spending all of that time with me. I feel as though I've improved tremendously, and I plan to apply everything I've learned to our future battles. Thank you again. I can't wait to see you in action. You're part of Class 7 now. I expect nothing but the best. Good luck, Muse. Of course. After that, Muse told Rin that she wanted to do a little more training on her own, and Rin saw himself out. Ah, because she shoots one-handed. Thanks to him, it feels like I never stopped hunting. I'm looking forward to our private lessons, Instructor Rin. Yeah, as we all know, obviously not anyone else knows, but we as the player, we know Muse is someone very powerful and someone who is like leagues above everyone else, but we don't really know where she really is. Where does she align herself? What is Muse really? We don't really know what she's about. Like I've said, I think she's a Gralsritter, but well, I guess we'll see soon enough. Oh yeah, and let me do the side quest. Go to the chapel. Where is the chapel? Oh, there it is. There's no fast travel to it, so I guess I'll just have to walk there myself. And we'll save. Dang, 49 hours in. Jesus Christ, this game is long. And it's just chapter 3. Rin, you came. Yeah, I heard you wanted me to be a guest teacher for Sunday school. But why? You've already taught them a lot, right? Well, yes. Everything has been going well. Even the restless boys have been paying attention. That's so? Good to know that you're reining them in. Now that I think about it, Rosine was popular with the boys at Thors too. However, I've been having trouble teaching geography. When I talk about places that far away, the children have a hard time grasping what I'm talking about. In other words, they're just not getting it. I figure that since you've been all over, you might be able to pique their attention. Ah, I see. I mean, at the very least, that my approach will be different from yours. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a refreshing change for the students. I also have another request. Could you get Elise to come as well? Elise? Yes, her school is really famous in the Empire, and I thought the girls would love to hear from her. I'm sure it'll make things livelier, and therefore easier for the students to take it all in. Ah, I see, I get it now. I'll need time to prepare myself mentally, but I'll let Elise know too. Thank you. I think Elise is at the dorms. I guess I'll go tell her. Alright, back to the dorms we go, I guess. She's another floor up. Yep, she's right over here. Are you watering the flowers for me? I appreciate the help with the chores, but... I don't even consider this a chore. Speaking of, I washed all the laundry you had thrown in a pile. I was planning to wash those myself tonight, I swear. At least I'm an adult now, you know. Never mind. So, did you need something from me? Yeah. Knowing her, she'd probably agree to it, but what should I do? Yeah, let's ask about Sunday school. Actually, there's something I'd like your help with. Rin explained the Sunday school request to Elise. You and I as temporary instructors? Well, if you're okay with it, then I don't mind. Thanks, that's a big help. Let's head over to Rosine right away. Quest, a very special lesson started. Thank you for both coming. It's been a while since I last saw you, at least. You two have met before? We're acquainted. We actually met a few times when I was at the Heimdall Cathedral. We had the chance to talk there and here, well, here and there. My school and the cathedral are in the same district, in case you were wondering. Oh, I see. I guess it's a small world after all. Anyhow, you want me to teach geography today, right? Yes, with a focus on Celtic, Crossbow, and the Nord Highlands. In any case, they've only heard about those places, so it'll be great if you can give them a quick overview. They're like fresh slates. Yeah, that's true. Lastly, I'd appreciate if you could answer any questions they may have. I'll let you two decide how to proceed with the class. Gotcha. In that case, I'll teach the basics. You want to handle the questions, Elise? Sure, leave them to me. Should we do a quick overview before the children arrive? The three prepared for the class. The children quickly gathered around and Sunday school was fully in session. Okay, everyone, we have a very special class today with very special guests. Rain and Elise, go ahead. Alright. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rean Schwartzer, and at Thor's Branch campus, He's an instructor and the Ashen Chevalier. He's gonna teach us today? Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be so fun. Hey, you two, listen to the instructor. And more importantly, who is the black-haired lady? You're all so energetic. I guess I don't need to introduce myself after all. Elise, can you take over? Sure. Hello, nice to meet you all. My name is Elise, and I'm a student at St. Astrea's Girls' School. St. Astrea? That's that super famous one. Wow, you're so cool. And super pretty. She looks like a princess. I'm so jealous. I'll be assisting Mr. Rean today. Nice to meet you all. Yay! That was a good intro. Alright then, let's get this class started. Let's talk about a place called Celtic. Celtic? I've heard of it, but it's on the directly opposite side of the capital from Leaves. Simply put, it's a market town. It's a popular market town. Market? Yes, it's where people go to buy and sell things. You can buy snacks, juice, toys, and stuffed animals. Wow, cool. That's like heaven. That was impressive. Yes, the children's super interested. And so, that's it for Celtic. Did everyone understand that? Yeah. Sounds good. Let's see. If there aren't any questions, I guess we can proceed. Yes. Next is Crossbell. Crossbell? I know Crossbell. Grandpa told me that honey from Crossbell is yummy. So Crossbell is a honey town? Not quite. There are many neat places in Crossbell. Elise, would you like to chime in here? Of course. A theme park, of course. That's what's gonna get them hyped up. No, that's not right. Well, they have all three of this. Oh, there's a question at the bottom. What place is famous for honey? Armorica. I didn't realize that there's a question at the bottom. Armorica Village is the place in Crossbell that's famous for honey. They have many flower fields there, and it's really pretty. Wow, how romantic. I want to go. Maybe we can catch some bugs too. But at least, you haven't been to Armorica Village before, have you? Yes, I have. When I was accompanying the inspection team in Crossbow, I did some studying there. I see. Well done, Elise. What a splendid answer. And us, as a stream together, we have played through Trails of Coast... we played through Trails to Zero and Trails to Azure early last year, so I remember. Now, let's talk about outside the Empire. Next is a place I've been to a few times, the Nord Highlands. Oh, Nord! Isn't that the place that's into all those old stories? Isn't it really far to the north? You know, Tom, that's the place that has that super huge statue. Yeah, I remember the fairy tale, but I think that's all I know about it. I see. The region is named after the Nord people who live there. We have the goddess of the sky, but they worship something else. That is... the wind. Yeah, the wind. The wind. Nord is on a plateau. They have majestic views and are surrounded by really tall mountains. The wind there feels almost pleasant and almost divine. It's that different? I'm gonna play tag there. Hey, I heard Nord is really big. You would so get lost there. I guess that went well. That's about it for Nord. Does anyone have any questions? Can I start? Go ahead. You talked about so many places, but where are you two from? Yeah, you're not from any of the places we talked about, are you? I'll take it from here. We're from a place called Ymir. It's in the northern part of the Empire, and during winter, it's completely white, covered in snow. White? Snow? Cool. I've never seen that before. Yeah, even when it snows here, it's only just a little. A world covered in snow. How romantic. I didn't think they'd get so excited about the snow. Neither did I. Did you want to talk about that one thing? There's a very popular sport that involves snow. Snowboarding. It's called snowboarding. You slide down snow-covered slopes on a special board. What? Did you hear that, Cheryl? That sounds super fun. Zach, when we go to Ymir, we're racing. That got them pumped up. Yeah, it sure did. I'm glad we shared that with them. Now, Reen and Elise, we're just about out of time. Do you have any closing remarks? No, we're done already? I want to hear more. I'm glad to hear that. And how about we wrap it up by answering one more question? That sounds great. I want to ask then. You two seem to like each other. Are you going out? Huh? Well, are ya or aren't ya? It seems suspicious saying as you're both from the same place. That's true. So, you are? You caught me by surprise. There's no way Elise and I are... No way? Elise? Never mind. Why must you always be so... Huh? What did I say? Anyway, we forgot to tell you that we're siblings. Really? Aw, man. It seems like there's more to it. Fine then. One last question. Mr. Reen, do you want your lover to be an older or younger than you? Why are you asking that? Which one is it, Reen? I'm curious too. What's going on here? I guess I have to answer. I get to choose? Younger, same age, older, or age doesn't matter? I'm gonna play this with how I really feel in real life. Older. I'd have to say older? In that case, I see. So I'm out of the question. I'm surprised you know that phrase. Anyways, let's leave it at that, children. Now everyone, thank your teachers. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! You're welcome. You're all so energetic. I guess I guess I should have picked same age, because that's actually the true question. The true answer for me. Thank you so much for today. The children truly seem like they had a wonderful time. And it's all thanks to the both of you. She seemed a little hesitant, but I think we met her expectations. Either way, I'm glad to have been able to see your skills as an instructor firsthand. When you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing. But I feel like this was a good experience for me. See you later, Rosine. If there's anything you need, feel free to ask. I certainly shall. I believe I shall return to the dormitory. I hope the rest of your day off is pleasant, Rain. You too, Elise. First, a very special lesson has been completed. Got a tier all bomb and got some money. And our bond with Elise has hit the max. I think that's max. Elise's bond has increased to 3. And someone said that they wanted to meet by the bridge. Wasn't it this bridge over here? It is. God, I'm really gonna do it. You're Frankie, right? I saw your request. Oh, you really came. Alright, no way I'll lose it even if I got the Action Chevalier with me. Just you watch, world. I'm gonna be a burning, blazing star. Well, before you go, Supernova, can I go over the request with you? The request mentioned your dream job. Does that mean you need job hunting advice? That's right, instructor. I need your advice. Actually, I'm gonna try and become a bracer. A bracer? Hold on. Can I get the whole story? Oh yeah. Let's take it from the top. To tell you the truth, instructor, I actually went to a pretty ritzy high school in Heimdallr. From there, I got hired at one of the hardest jobs to get into, the Heimdallr Bank. Seriously? I didn't see that coming. Looking at me now, I know what you mean. I quit that place after only 6 months. Salary was good, but the job was just passing Mira left to right, and the quotas were insane. I just couldn't find any worth or meaning to it, so one day I quit. Pops didn't agree with my choice and won't let me forget it. It's true, I'm still unemployed, but... So yeah, I've just been spending my days in an idle haze. A dropout. I've heard there are lots of people like him these days. That's kind of funny because that's actually true in real life a bit. But when I was at Heimdallr the other day, I found it. My perfect dream job. And that job is a bracer? I'm guessing one of them helped you out guessing one of them helped you out of some trouble while you were there? How'd you know? I thought I was done for when I lost my wallet, but she brought it back to me. A woman with tan skin and a silver hair. I'd never seen someone as cool as her before. Hey instructor, you know a lot about bracers, right? On account of you being the Ashen Chevalier and all, you'll be able to give me some good advice, right? Ah, okay. I get what's going on now. No idea who the bracer you met was, but I do know a few of them. I also know the way they work and their job contracts, so I think I could give some advice, but it doesn't seem like he understands how difficult it is to be a bracer in Erebonia. This is something that could affect his entire life, but I can't afford to give him any bad advice. What should I do? Give him advice. Alright, if you're truly serious about this. For real? Aw yeah, thanks instructor. However, if I'm gonna help you, I'll need to judge you to see if you're cut out for it. Being a bracer is not an easy job. If at any point I feel like you don't have what it takes, I'll tell you so. Alright? Of course, please do. Alright then. Important qualities for a bracer. I feel like there are 3 big ones. Proper judgment, the ability to act quickly to assess the situation and handle it properly, and compassion, protecting others without question. Finally, the courage needed to change judgment and compassion into action. I'll test those qualities one by one in that order. Frankie, I'm gonna give you 3 tests. For the first one, what's a good way to test judgment? Probably sorting documents. Because judgment is not knowledge, it's judgment is different, so I think sorting documents. Advantage Masters battle. Actually, Vantage Masters battle. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. I'll have you battle me in a game of Vantage Masters. Huh? A card game? Well, alright. I don't know much about card games, though. Alright. I guess this really isn't the option for a card game. There has to be a better option. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have you sort some documents for the branch campus. Huh? Sorting documents? Just come with me. Green called Arena ahead to get permission and took Frankie with him to get to the branch campus. Quest Follow Your Dream Job started. Man, this place is pretty crazy. I heard it was state-of-the-art military school, but dang. Yeah, it's pretty much fresh out of the packaging. And honestly, I can't really say we're using it to its full potential yet. Here are all the documents to be sorted. I'll need you to organize these. I got permission for you to do this, but since some of this info is confidential, please keep it to yourself. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, no worries there. This is all pretty boring stuff. Looks like purchase orders and requests. Some sheets for for some scrap lessons and curriculums. Should I just toss these? Organizing these documents is usually Instructor Towa's job. You'll need good decision-making skills to get it all sorted right. Let's see what he's got. 30 minutes later. Whew! All done. Good job. Took a little while to get through all that, huh? Oh. Looks like it's all really well organized. Oh yeah. I used to do this stuff back when I used to work at the bank. This stack's for submission. This one's for bookkeeping. And this one's for scrap plans that might still be useful. Oh, and some of them were missing dates, so I wrote them with red pen. Whew. It was a good thing this school is new and the missing dates didn't stretch back too far. And I was able to figure them out easily enough. Wow, really? I'm actually kind of shocked how well done this is. You might have a lot of potential. Well, how about it? Did I pass the first test? Yeah, you definitely did well. In order to be a bracer, you'll need knowledge to go along with your judgment. Seeing as how you graduate from a prestigious school, I don't see that being a problem. Woohoo! That's pretty fired up for a single compliment. On to the next test. This time I'll have you. What's the best way to test compassion? Watering the gardens. Well, being considerate doesn't necessarily mean loving plants. Oh. I feel like it kind of does, but... Pick up the trash. What? Check reputation in town. His personality. I'll ask around town to see if he's worthy of being a bracer. Well, instructor, what do I gotta do? For this next test? Nothing at all. I'm gonna ask around and see what people in town have to say about you. Oh, that instructor just left. This just isn't relaxing. I'm so bored. Maybe I should just walk around. This place seems interesting. Oh, is something wrong? Oh, you're... My name is Celestine, and I work at the branch campus. If you don't mind, allow me to make you something. Wow. I hope it suits your palate. Frank is a little older than Gina and Daisy. They used to all play together when they were little. He would play games that were meant for girls. I see. That nice young man helped me when I tripped. He even carried me all the way home. I'll consider it. Oh, that's right. He's quite the gentleman. He's a good kid, but something's off about him. I forgot when it was exactly, but he was trying to become a guide. He was trying to guide a tourist to a destination, and he accidentally went to the completely wrong place. It was hilarious. That is funny, but it's not very Bracer-like of him. The other day, he rescued a turtle near the river. It was turned upside down. That's a pretty good story, huh? I see. Thanks for the information. Whew. I think I've heard enough. I'm starting to feel like him wanting to be a Bracer is no surprise at all. He and Fee may be nothing alike, but I'm guessing the average Bracer is more like him. Celestine? Trine? Ah yes, I'm having him relax now, just as planned. He also has been provided with plenty of food. Thank you so much. Sorry for a sudden request. I'm planning on having him take a pretty tough test after this. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Though I don't know the details, it's clear that this request is something outside the norm. So don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything else I can help with. Well, since you're offering, there is one more thing. Can you tell Frankie to come to the keep? We'll be performing the final test there. The Einho Keep? Is it his skills in combat or something? Whoa. Military academies even have things like these? It's called Einho Keep. It's a facility for combat training. We'll be testing the final quality you'll need here. So this is the last test, huh? And that means the second test? Yes, you passed. You definitely have some potential. That's what I think for now. Woohoo! I knew it. I felt a jolt of lightning when I saw that woman in the capital. I knew it was something that I had to do. I knew it was my destiny. To be honest, I wasn't so sure at first, but now I feel like you've gotten a pretty good chance. However, this last test will be the most difficult yet, because this will be a test of your courage. Courage. That's a quality a Bracer should have for sure. I had them prepare a short course for you in Einho Keep. If you can keep up with me until the end, you'll pass. There'll be monsters roaming around in there, so it'll be dangerous. Are you sure you want to go ahead with it? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this final test started. Sounds like a good idea. Hopefully I don't have to play. I would rather just watch. Alright. Beginning the mission. Frankie, stay close to me. Just gotta make it to the goal, then I pass. Is that a monster? It's getting a little intense. No, I can't think like that. Let's do this, Teach. Roger that. Just have to keep him out of harm's way. Oh, so we are playing. They said it's a short course, so it should be short. Didn't take long to find a fight. This will be a good warm-up. Frankie? That's not the reaction I expected. What the heck? I can't even reach him? I'm surprised I can't reach. Nice. Alright, sounds fantastic. Looks pretty easy, but he didn't do anything. I think. Are you okay? You bet I am. Now come on. We've got to keep moving. Yeah, there's a long way to go. I have to keep an eye on him. Alright. New enemy. Eek! Monsters! We're gonna die! Stay back! Get away from me! Man, he's really petrified.
みんな準備はいいか。
Man, why can't I reach? Nice fruit. Nice
行
freeze.
くぞ行くぞ。はっよしこれで大丈夫だ。
I'm getting the feeling you might be scared of monsters. You kidding me? This is nothing. Let's keep going. He's really not looking well. Is it okay for us to be doing this? Not looking too good for Frankie here. Oh my god. What the hell is with this guy? You can't be serious.
さあかかってこい。行くぞ。
Oh, Jesus Christ. Freeze, hell yeah.
行くぞ。
Dang it. Jeez, that hurt.
構えろ。防御陣撤収。俺の番だな。
Nice.
よしこれで大丈夫だ。
He fainted, yeah. Frankie, you still with me? Seems like he passed out and started frothing at the mouth. You might need to put those dreams of becoming a bracer on hold. Rain hoisted Frankie onto his shoulders and left the keep. To be honest, I've always been a scaredy cat, and I'm no good at handling trouble. I knew somewhere deep down in my heart that I wasn't cut out to be a bracer, but I just wanted to dream a little. I see. I'm not sure. There has to be some way he can pursue his dream, but I can't be irresponsible. Hello, Masserine. You seem troubled. Oh, you're... Celestine, were you watching us? Yes, though it may have been a bit inelegant to do so, I found myself concerned. Your name is Frankie? It seems you do not have all the quantities necessary to become a bracer. But is that all it takes to deter you? If your resolve is so weak, perhaps you should not even try to begin with. The world is not such an easy place that one may use a lack of qualities as an excuse to give up. Ugh, I know that, I do. But I'm sick of all this. I'm so sick of being miserable. My word. If the route to your goal is blocked, you must simply find another path instead. Another path? Yes, for example, even if you cannot become a bracer, you can still work for the guild. Ah, Celestine, I should have known you already had the answer. That's right. The guild also employs a receptionist. It requires sound judgment and the same philosophies as a bracer. I'm sure you'd be great at it. That's true. There is another way. I think I might want to try it. Even if I can't become a bracer, I still want to help people like they do. There's one problem though. It's not widely known, but the Bracer Guild is under heavy restrictions in Erebonia currently. Most branches have been closed, so it'll be difficult to find a job at one. Say what? No way. Did I not just finish telling you not to give up so easily? The guild branches in the Empire may reopen one day, so I ask you once more. Are you going to give up? No way am I giving up. I'm gonna do it. Even if I can't become a receptionist, I'll find another bracer-related job. I see. It would appear you have finally found your resolve. I have one final suggestion for you. Until such a time that you find a job with the guild, why not work here at the academy? Here at the academy? Yes. Even with my help here, the branch campus is in dire need of more people. It would help me greatly if I had an assistant to Well, assist with tasks around the campus. I see. All those odd jobs will require similar skills to the work that the guild does, and you'll be able to learn a lot working on the Celestine. Oh, I'll see to it that he will. I don't know how long it'll take, and I'll probably be a burden at times, but Celestine, please let me work for you. Yes. Well then. Welcome to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. So he's not going to become a bracer, but he wants to try to affiliate himself, so he's going to get some experience here. And so, with Rean and Celestine's referrals, Frankie was officially hired on as a caretaker. With everything squared away, Celestine agreed to serve as Frankie's mentor. I'm sure it was a bit of a pain dealing with me, but thanks, instructor. Now I can finally move forward with my life. Don't worry about it. This is a big help for the school and students too. I'll be counting on you, Frankie. You bet, instructor. Quest Follow Your Dream job has been completed. So pretty much all that's left is to go to the hangar and get ready for Idaho Keep, I think. But before I even walk in there and start activating cutscenes, that is going to be it for our stream today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on some fantastic Coastal 3. Unfortunately, really nothing happened in this stream outside the very first like 20-30 minutes of the chapter 3. But hopefully next time we'll be able to get some, well, definitely next time actually. We'll be able to get some more interesting things going on, because we'll actually be actually starting chapter 3 instead of just, you know, doing all the side quests and whatnot at the academy. Because nothing really ever happens at the academy. So it's nice to at least know that next time we'll be doing some more stuff. But anyways, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and send a raid over to Mr. JRPG, who is playing Fantasy Life, which I believe this is the 3DS one. I don't believe the Switch Fantasy Life game has came out yet. So, anyways, go send a raid over, go send some love over to Mr. JRPG as he's playing Fantasy Life, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care and enjoy your day, guys. Have a good one.